All right, we are live. This is the Bringer of Rain, and I have with me none other than Jeffrey Rose, the Iceman himself, special guest on this Saturday afternoon, a beautiful Saturday afternoon, might I add. And apparently, see, I was busy doing real life stuff. So apparently, a lot of shit went down last night, and I seen a couple videos. Apparently, there's some TNA Revolution that Polston and Luke Dogg are starting. I want to start off by saying, guys, good luck with that shit because it's not happening, dude. I'm sorry. The TNA Revolution is going to be very short lived. I can promise you that. That
Yeah,
company's dead and buried. That's gone. Want to welcome Leon Calavera to the show. You did a show last night, Leon, where you had Luke Dogg, Danielson, WJ, and a couple other people on there. We're going to talk about that later on. Don't know what happened in that hangout. Um, well, right now, Iceman was we're talking on the Facebook there, and he's got a bone to pick with somebody, and I'm going to let him take the reins right now and just speak his mind and say what you got to say, brother.
okay. Yeah, last night, in a hangout, I had WJ on. I had Peter Gilmore. There was a number of other people on as well. And we all know this little, I want to call him an insect. And this insect's name is Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
He came on, and I am friends with him on Facebook and whatnot. He's very good friends with my nephew, and I really didn't want to talk about it, but I am going to talk about it because I got to get it off my mind because I'll feel better. He got in the first one of the first things he said in a hangout. He called me a drunk. I haven't drank since
Hello.
2010,
Hello,
and
Scott. Welcome to the show.
Thank
uh,
you.
I was very, very God, I was like totally agitated, and then he bashed my nephew, who he talks to on a daily basis. And when I talked to my nephew today, he didn't know that Aaron did this. He said he was going to talk to him about it, and I said to him, man, I go, I unfriended him on Facebook. I'm unsubscribing him uh, to him on YouTube. For the simple fact is, it came out of nowhere. And, guess what, Aaron? You got your attention again. I'm giving it to you. But I didn't do it the way I wanted to do it because you're 17 years old and you want to know something? Like I told Bringer on the pre-show, so to speak, 5 years ago, is when I stopped drinking, and you were 12 fucking years old. So who are you to fucking judge me? And that's the bottom line. And Stone Cold says so.
All right. See, the thing is with I don't know what the deal is, but I can't do my shit. It says that we're live and we're airing. I'm thinking it's only on Google Plus because it's
I'm not sure. All I know is it's a normal thing right now as far as what I see. I mean, the normal, like we always did, it still looks the same, so.
because I'm checking out my channel. It says my stream is offline.
Yeah, but you know something? The video will probably show up later on. You
It
know what I
will.
mean?
It will. I would like to see the.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You want to see the comments and everything else, and
Right.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
And that's all fine, well and dandy, I guess. But all right, we're gonna continue on nonetheless. So, Leon,
Yeah.
you did a hangout last night, and you had Luke Dogg on the show, you had WJ on the show, and Danielson and the whole crew. So I would like, because I didn't watch this video, but I saw that you made it, and I watched a video where Polston and his newly found TNA Revolution were trash talking Danielson, pretty much saying what's on everybody's mind as far as that person is concerned at this moment in time. Um, and that's fine. What happened during that hangout? Was there anything interesting? Were there any, was there any resolution to any problems, or did the shit just get worse?
I know Kyle and Malik had problems with Dark Horse for that hangout where he basically kicked everybody out. I know you were part of that hangout as well.
I was. I wasn't on when the mass booting of everybody took place. I came on at the very, very end of the show. And I myself was booted too, but I expected to be because of the situation I'm in with right now with the Dark Horse. But what exactly, like, explain to me, like, what was the purpose of this hangout and what happened during it?
It was basically an open forum where if they had like any stuff to talk about, they could just like shoot the shit more or less.
Mm-hmm. Was there any big blow-ups? Did anybody, were there any altercations that took place? And if so, who were they between and what was the arguments about?
I know Luke Dog and Dark Horse were going at it for the first couple minutes.
Okay. And what were they going at? Just, pretty much insulting each other, no rhyme or reason? Or were they arguing valid points? Or
They were arguing about that. Been some situation that happened with Illuminati. Can't really go much into detail because I don't know the entire situation, but Dark Horse will probably know more about that than me.
All right. Scott Casey Gale, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I already said that once, but I'll say it again.
Hi.
Congratulations on another successful NXT review. You had the Shield of Ballycastle on there with you. I'm sure he creamed himself many, many times during that video.
Yeah.
You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
You got anything to add about last night? Were you in that hangout with Leon?
No, I had to work today, so I was sleeping.
Oh.
But Luke Dog was kept talking.
I attempted early this morning to get into one of Charlie Wolfkale's hangouts, and I now understand why me and him can't collaborate and actually do a show together. It's because of the time of day that this person operates, apparently. Because I always knew, like, Charlie was doing videos late night, but I was always wondering, when the fuck was it? Now I know it's like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., and it's like, what the fuck is this person on?
Yeah, he wakes up after he drinks, man. Let me tell you something. Charlie is a unique individual.
So we got to say, like, he's starting his drinking at probably midnight up until like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning on a daily basis.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I see him drinking all times a day. I mean, he has no problems hiding it. You know what I'm saying?
I see the Death Clock Armageddon channel in here. I'm assuming it's Jesse.
It's Jesse.
Yes, it is.
Jesse, did you witness anything that happened on the Hangouts last night that's worth talking about? Because I kind of missed everything.
No, I didn't watch anything.
Yeah, for Friday night, I did a hangout. WJ was on it, and then later on, there was a hangout with Luke Dog, and WJ and a lot of other people were on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. I actually got into it, and I don't know what happened. But yeah, you want to know something? I didn't really care that I wasn't a part of it actually afterwards because it's Luke Dog's hangout, and I got my own opinions on that. So, I mean,
as much as I would be entertained by seeing a Luke Dog versus Danielson feud, I'd have to say, as much as I can't stand the motherfucker at this point, I think Danielson would completely eat him alive.
Yeah, actually, Dark Horse was on my hangout too as well, and he tried. He bitched me out. He said a lot of things. He commented a lot of stuff, and the thing of it is, Will, honestly, I am a friend of his, and I'm not good at doing a bashing.
Mm-hmm.
If I drank, let me tell you something. I'll bash with the best of you. But I'm not drinking no more, so it's like really hard for me to do it. And Will tried with me, and I tried to respond. I failed. I honestly failed.
What exactly did he bitch you out about? Because
Oh, yeah, it's just been about because I was sticking up for Bearstown, and his video he did about Bearstown and his autism and telling him he belonged back in Mexico and stuff. I mean, I PM'd him this, and I go, I know it's a work, but you want to know something? Don't put it out to public like that. I mean, I don't care what anybody thinks, whether they know it's a work or not. Other people don't know it's a work, and it does reflect on the other, the other guy that you're really talking about. You know what I'm saying?
is it revealed that this really is a work, like between those two?
I know it's a work. I know it's a work. Yeah, I do know it's a work. Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
I mean, no one's told me definitely, but I definitely know it's a work. It wasn't revealed to me, like saying, yeah, it is, but the response I got when I corresponded with somebody saying, please don't say anything.
Okay.
So that's, that's God. How much more do you need to know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, like I said, they're both on my shit list right now, so I could care less. I'm kind of neutral. They could bash the shit out of each other all day long. I'll grab a fucking bowl of chips because I don't like popcorn. I'll fucking watch this shit, throw back a little McForty ounce, and fucking enjoy the bash show. I could care less. Those two cocksuckers came at me for no fucking reason. Bearstown, I've been nothing but nice to, and he devoted a good 6-7 minutes to dropping F-bombs at me and telling me I'm this, that, the other fucking thing in his own little Bearstown language that he speaks. And they could both go fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I've talked to them both about you, and I think Bearstown's regrets what he did. Dark Horse, forget it. I don't, he's never going to admit to anything. He's always going to be who he's going to be. He was worse a lot years ago, so as we all know, anybody that knows him. I did talk to Nigel today though too, and even Nigel would like to mend fences with you, Will, and the bottom line is if you don't want to, then that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no mending fences here. What he needs to do is Crimea River build himself a bridge and get over it. That's what he could build.
There you go.
Build that fucking bridge and get over it. But I'm done. No, I meant what I said. When you reach, and he, in all honesty, basically, and Jesse can vouch for me because he got the same message that I got, saying that he would never fuck with DCA again. Now, from a person who is denying everything that I accused him of and others have accused him of, he must have been guilty of something, because how did he, quote unquote, fuck with DCA in the first place?
Yeah. I could open up a can of worms here, and I don't know the truth, but I could ask this question now that Jesse is on. God, I don't even know if I want to do it, but I'm going to do it. Nigel told me that you mended fences with him.
I haven't mended fences with anybody. Just because I accept his friend's request on Facebook on my YouTube Facebook page doesn't mean I mended any fences.
Okay, I gotcha. Now
I'll be right back.
I'm glad I know this because at least I have a little better insight in the whole situation, So
I'll be right back. I'm coming right back.
Okay, Scott.
I want to add a tidbit to this little message he sent us on Facebook. I used that in my video that I made towards Dark Horse. And of course, he saw it, Nigel. And he wrote to me on Facebook. He says, and this is word for word, "Hey man, just seen your latest video. When I said I'm never fucking with DCA again, I simply meant due to the fact over the whole Hitler video ye guys did on me. That's what I meant by that comment. It wasn't anything to do with the fact about IP address stuff, as I didn't go ever go personal with Will, and that's on my son's life. I just said I'd message you letting you know, man.
Okay.
Shows
I
how
got
much he
you.
values his kid's life.
So that's
Actually, you know, I was talking with him on Skype earlier, and he did show me a picture of his wife, and he showed me a picture of his son. He's got a beautiful family. He really does. All kidding aside. I'm just going to put that out there.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a second. What was that?
Oh, I bet you did, Will.
No, I'm serious. I already did. I stepped away.
No, you know, I just said that I saw a picture of Nigel's son and his wife, and they do have a beautiful family.
It's too bad.
Are you stepping away again?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
He could have a beautiful family. That's great. It's just too bad the way he treats them with his online behavior. I'm sorry. I'm not holding back when it comes to him. Nobody holds back when they come at me.
The bottom line is it's your hangout, man, and you're able to say what you want to say. When it's your hangout, do what you need to do.
It's you know, whatever. He is who he is, and I got to tell you, man, people fall for his bullshit. With his accent and his little talking type of voice like this, like the semi-whispery thing. It hypnotizes some people, man. People fall for that shit. And
Some people, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you what, though, I'm not one of those people. So.
Well, I'm from Connecticut. You're what? You're from New Hampshire, right?
I'm from Massachusetts originally, but.
Said that, but. Yeah. So we're from the Northeast, so.
Like I said, man, it's just too bad. Too many things happen too soon. Now, I'll say this. If the shit that he was involved in were more spaced out, you know what I mean? Like maybe he did something now and then 4 or 5 months down the road, he did something else that was kind of minor. Then some, but it was like bam, 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 bam. One thing after another, after another, after another. Him and I had 3 altercations, and I've only known him for 2 months.
Exactly.
I do not believe in coincidences, and quite frankly, I'm not.
Nobody else does either.
I'm not a forgiving person. Like you see, Danielson and Polston, they fight every other week, and then they make up. That's not how I am.
That's how those guys are. So.
That's not how I am. I could forgive maybe once, twice if you're lucky. 3 strikes, you're out, man. No matter what it is.
That's why when Aaron said what he said last night in the Hangout, I really got pissed off because it wasn't something that from somebody that I knew for a very, very long time. Yeah, he's a friend with my nephew, but you wanted something? Doesn't mean I have to be a friend with you. You're gonna say something personal like that, and the thing of it was, how would he even know? You know, yeah, I did drink. Man, when I first started on YouTube, I drank. I was an asshole. I mean, I bashed everybody. Yeah, did it work? Hell yeah, it worked, but you pay the price. And then I had health issues. I left. I came back. I was like a totally 360-degree thing. It was a circle here where I'm totally like different. And you know, people try to get me to be the heel Iceman. I sort of tend to lean towards it sometimes, but I can't go back to that way I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. It's called maturity.
Yeah, well, I've been matured for a long, long time, so.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so I just posted, since, you know, we're not it says we're broadcasting live, but it's not live on YouTube for whatever fucking reason. This is the second time it's happened to me. I don't know if it's, you know, because of the Google and YouTube parting ways thing, where you can do the Hangout on Google and then later on it'll show up on YouTube. I see that there's a beta for the live streaming in the YouTube section of the, you know, community area where you can check your messages and stuff. So they have a beta up, so you can test it, I guess. It's not the finished version of it, so maybe that's the issue.
I basically know how to view videos like that, especially if I'm doing a handout myself.
Oh, Omega is joining the show.
There he is. There's Omega.
Hello.
What's up, brother?
Nothing.
So were you involved in any of the bullshit that went down last night, or?
What bullshit?
Well, I don't know. I guess
He doesn't know then. He probably wasn't. So, yeah.
Hold on. Actually, I saw your vid. I saw bits and pieces of it. I'm just now waking up because I passed out last night. But yeah. So can I get a quick recap, if you don't mind?
Iceman, do your thing about your show. I wasn't there, so I don't want to.
No. I really already talked about what I wanted to say. There's, I'm not, why rehash it?
Right. So Dark Horse was on there giving him a ration of shit because of fucking whatever reason, for whatever reason he can find. This kid Aaron's on there bashing everybody, trying to be a big shot, even though he's the least charismatic, most unwell-spoken person I've ever heard.
Is that the kitty cat dude?
Yeah.
I guess that's...
I will say this. I told Aaron this morning in a message. I said, you know something, Aaron? There's the Geminis of the world. There's the Spinnernets of the world. There's the WJs of the world. And I mentioned other names. And I go, there's the Icemans of the world. And I go, you want to know something? When these names are mentioned, people know who they are. Mm-hmm. But when you mention the name Aaron, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I said to him.
Very nice.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I mean, I'm a nobody, and I don't pretend to be somebody, but the name Iceman has gotten around, and I try to explain it to him. You need to make a place for yourself. Don't try to make it off somebody else. Do it on your own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a forgotten one, so I got to deal. I have a lot of work when I get back.
Nah. No. When I hear Omega, I know who you are. So.
Oh, thank you, man.
And it's the truth, brother.
Nice, man.
So, Omega, I'll ask you this since you don't know much about what happened last night. I read your comments on Facebook, and you're mentioning Dark Horse, and apparently Dark Horse is on everybody's shit list. So I want to ask you, what is your beef with him? Like, what exactly did he do to you? Is this something that happened in the past, or is it something he said lately? Did he name drop you? Did he insult you in a hangout? Like, what's the deal there?
Okay, well, here's the thing. Like I've been saying, we got a lot of history. So instead of just going way, way back to 19-odd, we're going to touch on recently. And really, it's not even a beef. I would just like to ask him questions because, when I was in a hangout with WJ not too long ago, I was saying I had a problem with posting and because of our history. But from what I got from it, Dark Horse was there just, if you ask me, not only Dark Horse, but a lot of others, in a sense, a form, was like trying to defend, stand up for posting. You know what I'm saying? Like, as if I was going after posting, it was a bad thing, including Dark Horse was the main one. Because apparently with Dark Horse, he just wanted to create peace, no drama, blah, 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 fucking blah. But now, all of a sudden, it's okay for, I like to call him Sheriff Dark Horse, to go around and give everybody crap, and we're supposed to take it. And if we were to respond to him, apparently, oh, we're the bad guys. And it's like, what?
I can't help but agree with that statement you just made, that if Dark Horse is allowed to come on here and say whatever the hell he wants to say about you, but if you retort, he'll come back on the next time, play the victim, try to make it look like you attacked him, when it's out there plain as day. This is where I question his intelligence level and his brain function. It's like, how in the fuck are you gonna go on there, make the initial video where you're trash talking somebody else, that somebody else retorts, then your retort is you blaming them for starting the shit? How does that make any sense?
And at the same time, you're apparently trying to be a badass. So you're a badass that's trying to retort my retort with being nice. Like what?
Exactly. It makes no sense.
It's like,
yeah.
You. Hey, he said fuck you to me. He's the bad guy.
I love it. I love it. You know, that's one thing about Will, man. Will is not short of words. He will tell you what's on his mind. And you want to know something? Maybe more people ought to sort of like go in that sort of like train of thought.
I wanna go ahead and say no. I want to say no, they shouldn't, because if they do, then more people will gravitate away from me. So I want you all.
Yeah, you're gonna get the hate.
Don't do what I do. You do your own.
You're gonna get the hate no matter what. But your friends are your friends, and we're always gonna be here. And that's the thing. I mean, we all know, your personality, so we can. We just watch and we wait and we say to ourselves, what's he gonna say next?
All right, so for those of you who are new viewers here and you're thinking about taking Iceman's advice about speaking your mind freely and just saying off the wall stuff like I do, don't do it, because I want to keep my viewership and my subscriber count growing. So don't do it. Thank you.
You're gonna get.
No, I know. I'm just fucking around, man.
No, I know you're fucking with me. You always fuck with me.
At least he uses a condom.
And I fall for it.
Yeah.
At least he uses a condom, man.
Yeah. At least I use protection.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Will is like he's a person in himself.
I'm gonna be the one to fucking tame that wild ass beast, that wild horse that can't be broken. I'm gonna break him. I promise you, I'm gonna break him. If anybody can do it, it's me. I'm gonna fucking break him.
I'm gonna say this, Will, and I think I've told you this already. I mean, when it first started, I thought it was a work. Now it's gone out for like I think at least 3 weeks or so. And I'm going to myself, I'm going, what the fuck? It's got to be real. I mean,
hold on, actually,
he even is like, if I want to talk to him about it, he stops abruptly. You know what I'm saying?
I think that
go ahead, man.
It was the work. I think it started out as a work, but due to the fact how shit has gone on, he has no choice but to portray he made it actually became real, you know what I'm saying?
Now right.
Because you can't be like, now it was a work, ha 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 ha, fuck you, because then you're just looking like a bigger dumbass than you are now.
If it was a work, I've yet to hear it.
Well, you want to know something? I think we would have known by now, and obviously it's not a work, and I think I'm looking forward to the next levels or the next chapter of the Bringer of Rain and Dark Horse, whatever you want to call it.
There's only one step further to go, and that's him to confront me. It's not like it's the first time. You know what I mean? We've done it before. I don't understand what he's afraid of this time.
Yeah, I don't know.
You need viewers, man. That's the thing. Viewers. That's the thing. You need viewers.
I've tried twice. I went into his Night of Champions hangout. At that point, it only had 200-something views. Right after it was finished, it had 200-something views. When I went in there, next time I checked, it was up around 15,000. So I'm taking credit for those views. Now, if I got you 30,000 views, you motherfucker, I at least want you to engage me one-on-one in a fucking hangout. And let's settle the shit. You owe me, motherfucker.
Don't want to admit the facts,
You fucking owe me. I got you those views. People want to see you and me go at it. And it was on your fucking channel, and you took away from those people, those 25,000 fucking some odd people who wanted to see you and I yell at each other for about 30 minutes. You took that away from them. Not once, not twice, but 3 fucking times now.
Hey, Will, everybody that's on this panel, man, we all want those views. So help us out, man.
Will, you remind me of me and my rookie days, because I'm not saying that you're. I'm not saying that like you're about me or anything like that. I'm just saying it like like is you and Dark Horse went at it the same way me and Dark Horse used to go at it too. Hell, there's a video on Omega Magic Inc. The last vid that I did on him. Yeah, that's. I just wanted to say that part too. And also, as far as me and Polston goes, as shocking as this is, me and him had like a few days ago. We had a very good conversation. You know what I'm saying? And so from right now, when I say I want to go out to Polston, I'm in consideration if I do, I don't now. Thanks to that conversation me and Polston had, because we were having some shits and giggles. So I'm considering it.
What was your initial issue with Polston in the first place?
Well, when it all boils down to it, honestly, it just feels like, from what I see from him, it boils down to when he wants to make peace. It's just like, okay, like he'll bash you, right? Like he'll bash a shit ton of people or whatnot, just like Dark Horse. But then, when he apologizes for it, it's like he's afraid of the retort that he's afraid of the retort that people will give back to him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like him saying, "Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'm gonna kick your ass," and shit like this. And then like, before the person makes a retort, "Man, I just want to create peace." And the problem with one of the problems with that is, from what I've seen, it's been done in private. And I'm a person that's like, it's like what one of my favorite rappers, Ludacris, says. Say it like you said it in the booth. You know, you bash me in the vid. Hell, the least you could do is do apologies, in a sense, in a vid. You know. You know, don't bash me. Don't say fuck you in the vid and try to be all hardcore on your channel for views or whatever reason in vids. But then when you step up to me, it's just like, hey man, I'm gonna put you to the side and give you the apology. You know, that's the kind of vibe I get from Polston, and I just don't like that factor about him. There's other issues with it too, but that might take up the rest of the hangout.
All right, well, Jesse, you still there?
All right, yeah, you sound like you're out of it too.
Yeah.
All right, I want to get this out in the air too, because this is something that people are forgetting. Dark Horse went out of his way to call Jesse a liar. For what? We don't know. Jesse made a video on it, and Dark Horse has, as far as I know, has yet to respond to this or even attempt to answer that question. Do you have anything you want to say about that, or?
He did respond to it, actually.
Oh, okay.
In that video that he has there, he's driving in the car or something. Towards the end, he's like, "Oh, who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting someone. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking Jesse. I don't remember calling him a liar. And even if I did call you a liar, there must have been some reason, and when I think of it, I'll tell you, motherfucking ass."
I'll tell you what, god dang it, mean don't god dang got called him a god dang lie. I tell you what, I mean, my god dang pick up truck driver not 5 hours.
Gotta love it, guys.
Boom power, hell yeah.
And that was it. That was all of it.
That was his response.
Yeah.
So basically, long story short, he has no reason to call you a liar.
Exactly.
Can you do that impression one more time? That was actually funny as hell. It like just hit me even more now. That's because now I'm picturing.
Go ahead, Jesse. Do it. This is a warning shot.
I can't do it now. I'm laughing.
Yeah, I hear you. I got you.
I was in the moment. I can't just force it.
Every goddamn time somebody makes a video on me, I gotta pull my car over to the breakdown lane, turn my motherfucking camera on, and then I gotta cut a lame-ass promo on these motherfuckers.
He was like pointing at his pinky. My pinky is crooked. You see, my pinky is crooked. My ribs are fucking broke.
Oh,
you see why I'm so pissed off? Why? I need a break from this shit.
There you go.
You guys are too much. Love it.
How
The
did he
new day.
on YouTube? How did he break his pinky on YouTube? I don't understand.
I got my goddamn fake account, man. I had to get the goddamn dislike back in each of my goddamn fake accounts. I had to log in, thumb down, log in, thumb down, log in, thumb down. I tell you what, man, now goddamn, then I had to get on that goddamn road, man. Then I had to hit 95 hours. That goddamn tell you what, man.
There's the answer right there. Omega had it.
The life of a keyboard warrior is not an easy one when it comes to the phalanges.
Nope.
For those who don't know what a phalange is, it's your fingers.
Just be glad you're not underage, because then you're fucked.
Yeah, they're definitely fucked anyway, so.
This Aaron kid, I gotta be honest, like, I want to go back to that because it baffles my fucking mind. If anything's a work, that's a fucking work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he pissed me off, Will. He did. I mean, I didn't expect him in the hangout last night, and he just came in, popped in, and he started fucking bashing other people. He didn't bash WJ. Don't get me wrong. That's one guy he did not bash. And I said to Aaron, I go, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, you know, he was mentioning a lot of shit, and I said, well, I'll just boot you out. And he goes, go for it, go for it. And he knows my motto, that when I do a hangout, I do it for everybody. And if I did boot him out, I would have been a hypocrite, and I didn't want to be a hypocrite. But he pissed me off, and like I said, I contacted him this morning. And yeah, I'm no longer friends with him on Facebook. You know, that much I do know, and I really don't give it. I don't care. It's my friend. It's my nephew's friend. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I talked to my nephew about it, and I told him what Aaron did. And I mean, do not call me names. Don't call me names for somebody that you don't even know. If you've got issues with Matt that you know you've talked to for like 2 years, so be it. But don't bring me up into the conversation. He just did it for the simple fact is he wanted attention, and yeah, it's over. It's done. It's totally done. You know, like I said, people know Gemini, people know Spinnernet, people know blah blah blah, people know Iceman. Do people know Aaron? No.
You know, it's a simple model that I go by with YouTube. Period. Like even before when I started doing hangouts, just period. When I see WJ, like, I mean, first off, I'm going to say what your statement is true. I mean, they are well-known names, but as well-known as they are, when I see WJ, I don't see this YouTube celebrity that a lot of people put him on a pedestal as. I just see him as an average guy like me. When I look at Gemini, the same goes for him. Corbell, OTRS, Fight Nation, even Bruce Blitz, anybody. You know, that's what I see. Like, I don't see their viewer sub count, you know.
We are a lot of like
people that just yeah.
I think it's because we all right now
like, it doesn't matter what your viewer sub count is.
In the same circle right now where these names are being really mentioned. And I think that's probably the reason why we're, you know, maybe talking about it at this point. But, no, you're right. When I go on to YouTube, say a month from now or a year from now, it's like you said. It's exactly like you said. I mean,
I would tell that to PewDiePie. I'd be like, look here, bitch. You're the same person as me, PewDiePie, so fuck you.
Right. No, you're right. You're exactly right. Really, when it comes down to it.
I got a great question right now. I want to go round table with this because what we're talking about here, it actually makes a lot of sense. Now, back in the day on YouTube when there was no Google Hangouts and everything was just done on, there are other sites you could go to do live chats and live streams and stuff. And Skype, obviously, but before, as far as YouTube went, when you watched these guys, you just watched them and you seen like, man, this guy has 5,000 views, so many subscribers, blah 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 blah. You automatically think man, they must have a huge following as I'm just a nothing. And do you think that they, knowing that back then, kind of used that to their advantage, knowing that if you went at them, they had a legion of followers that would attack you, you know, at the drop of a hat? Whereas now, when they're in Hangouts with you and you can talk with them on the same level, you can entertain just as well as they can. Do you think that they've kind of lost that aura of superiority because of Google Hangouts and the fact that we could actually all get into the same place at the same time and make our names for ourselves? Or do you think they still or do you think they ever had that aura of superiority in the first place? I'll start with Jesse. What do you think?
Maybe before like Google Hangouts, not everyone, but certain few people with big subscribers, like I don't know who to name, but
Sean's View.
We could say Sean's View. He has a lot of subscribers. He did then too. So it's like no one can touch him, no one can talk to him, no one can have anything to do with him because he has this many subscribers. But now, look, how many times have you and I had him in our hangout?
2 or 3 times, I believe.
And he has what, almost 80,000 subscribers. Our Death Clock Armageddon channel has 93 subscribers.
Right.
And we're talking to this guy on and off camera about life, and then on camera about whatever subject we're talking about. So.
But back in the day, then this is what I'm talking about. Back in the day, without the Google Hangouts, without his ability to join our Hangouts, it's virtually impossible to get in touch with these people. We used to message them all the time.
Right, yep.
And never, ever, maybe once or twice get a response?
I don't think I ever got a reply from him.
The only reason I got a reply from him is because I wanted to fight him at the TD Bank North Garden.
Oh, awesome.
This is a fact. I'm not making that up. It really happened.
That's awesome, though.
Those were my rookie days, Omega.
But
I was that guy.
I was that guy too. Hell, I mean, I didn't want to fight him, but I did like bash the shit out of Sean's View. But for some reason, and when I first got into the YWC, for some reason I had like a little minor feud with WJ. You know, when I teamed up with Dark Horse when we did YWC Killers and whatnot.
I remember
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, like I made a parody about Hulkster wanting to date WJ or something. You know, with
I think I remember that video as
I
a
remember that. Yep.
yeah. But I guess due to the fact that it just goes to show that it's, how do I say this? And this is also advice to anybody who is just who's watching this and is just a YouTuber commenter in the YWC. You got to put yourself in the shoes of us before you can really like make those type of vids, because apparently, you know, maybe if I'm not gonna say WJ was trolling the whole time or Sean's View, but in a sense they were just trolling out of just entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like serious, like Sean's View was like trying to hurt people. He was just like say what he felt, or same goes to WJ. But I just took it the wrong way. You know.
I'll go back. Do you think like that aura of like them being like these guys we just mentioned, like the Andre Corbels, the you know, Sean's Views, throw WJ in there, you know, the big timers is what I call them. Their aura of untouchable, where like you can't touch these guys. You think that that's disappeared now? Like that's a thing of the past?
Yes, it has, and I'm glad that it has, because I mean, it's kind of like high school. I hate to say it like that, but in a sense, you got to think of it kind of like high school. You remember how you had like the popular kids, and then you had like the nerdy ones that weren't like popular and stuff like that.
Right, I get you.
You know, because of Hangouts, it broke that, because now we are all united. It feels like we're more united than ever, even if we do hate each other, you know? And that's something that this YWC community needs, especially if it's trying to grow, you know? like I said, you can't spell the word community without the word unity, and that's what the Hangouts help do, create the unity that this community has been missing for a very long time.
Right. And we all know, guys, every family has its arguments and has its fights, man. It's commonplace. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are calling this one big giant family, then there's going to be a whole hell of a lot of fucking fights. So.
Absolutely, yep.
Iceman, do you agree, like, that aura of superiority, that, like, upper echelon line is kind of diminishing?
This is what I want to say about this. I think we, as individuals, made, like, Sean's View and all these guys bigger. Let's face it, when we come on here on YouTube and we go on, you know, where we want to talk about wrestling, we look for the bigger channels. So we see the bigger channels, and what do? We subscribe. And every single day, everybody subscribes to the guys that are the biggest guys here on YouTube. I think we have done it to ourselves, actually. And really, in reality, we hurt ourselves in a way because, yeah, you or I will subscribe to a lot of other people. Until we get established here on YouTube, we don't really know. You know, guess what? You know, okay, we go online, we see Sean's View. He's got 78,000 subscribers, so we automatically subscribe. But do we really know for a fact that this guy is really a good YouTuber? No, we don't, until we start watching his videos. And then we get ourselves on there, and for me, I think we establish each other. Yeah, I mean, I work my way up. I don't worry about anybody else. Yeah, if you got friends like Gemini or you got friends like WJ, yeah, they, you know, obviously they do help without a doubt. But we sort of make. What I want to say is the big guys here on YouTube, we're all a part of it. We make them bigger because any single YouTuber that joins is going to look for the biggest channel, and they make that channel even that much bigger. And if nobody don't think that, I don't know what to say about that.
Okay. I will, and it kind of segues, because there is one big timer that I think is afraid of losing his spot, and that is the Dark Horse. And I think he's afraid of losing his spot to me. And the simple fact is because me and him got mentioned in the same breath by one of the elite, being Andre Corbeil. I really think Dark Horse did not like that.
I saw that.
I really, truly believe that. I truly believe it. I think that's why he's fucking with me. And he knows that if Andre sees that I'm just as good as Dark Horse, and Dark Horse is talking shit about me but won't confront me, I think that's the reason why, because Dark is like, man, if Andre sees it, everybody else sees it too. So I'm talking shit about this guy, but if he doesn't back down and he actually stands up to me, then what am I going to do? And once I do get in a room with him, he's in like a state of shock and a state of confusion where he doesn't know what to say at the moment. He'll run, log off his computer, take a deep breath, go take a piss, brush his teeth, lay down in bed with his wife or his girlfriend with his eyes open, looking at the ceiling, thinking about what he could possibly say to counter what I'm saying to him.
What can I say about Will?
Damn it, he was good. What in the fuck am I gonna say?
God damn it.
God damn, that motherfucker came in my fucking hangout and he fucking took my fucking manhood away from me, god damn it.
God dang it, this is what's wrong with America, god damn it. God dang Will done took my job.
All I can say is Will is political. He's a great talker. Dark Horse is a good talker, and this is why I would like to see this come down to a head one-on-one.
It's either that or the Car Wars, because and I'm not even gonna take a
right.
I was going to mention when Jesse talked about the car, that's you and Polson refer to it as the Car Wars.
Yeah, well, actually, okay, well, fuck it. Since you said the name, hell, yeah, he actually came up with that. That's where we had the conversation and we went off.
Yeah, the Car Wars. That's a lie. I like that too.
Great.
Now that I think about it, I do remember Danielson doing a lot of videos with his head, his giant watermelon of a fucking head, behind a steering wheel most of the damn time.
Did I see others like Malik? Malik, I'm a good friend of his, and I kind of made a vid about
Malik's
it.
a great guy. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm just sorry when he just responded to Dark Horse. It was just like, what the fuck?
Oh, you talking about the one where he showed like the Facebook pics and stuff?
But I'm just talking about he was like shit.
I was supposed to do a show with Malik earlier this week, but it didn't happen. I would still love to have him on.
He's cool. Yep.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, but I mean, I'm just sorry. Yep. I mean, it was just kind of weird when as Posted came up with the thing, the Car Wars and shit, and it's like kind of true. It is like true, and kind of funny, especially the way me and Sega Geek, we were having a great conversation about it. How, yeah, like example, like what if Dark Horse was like doing his vid, he was like speeding and like he had a speed bump or something, and he was raging.
Got pulled over.
I'm going 95 miles an hour in the school zone, asshole. Fuck you. Boom, 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 boom. God, hit a motherfucking speed bump. Fuck you.
Do you see what you motherfuckers got me doing? You motherfuckers got me doing 70 in a fucking 35. I'm about to get myself a $300 goddamn ticket. You motherfuckers.
This is your fault. All your fault.
Yeah.
And I'm going to expose all of you for what you are.
I love it. I love it. This is why I love Will's Hangouts. Never know.
Goddamn Mexicans, like Bearstown, goddamn Mexicans, they done kicked my job away.
No, Omega. Wait, Omega. Are you gonna talk about Bearstown now?
Oh no! I'm just saying, like, I'm just retorting what Dark Horse was saying in my own
Okay.
version.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. Okay, cool.
Damn Bearstown, them Mexicans, god dang it, god hate them, and took my job. This is what's wrong with America today. Bearstown, Will, god dang, WWE, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, and god dang Walmart. I tell you what.
Yep. Now Dark Horse is telling Bearstown to go back to Mexico and do what he needs to do. I'm just like I'm thinking to myself, I'm watching all this stuff and I'm going, man, are you serious? Are you saying this to this guy? I mean, this kid or whatever. He's like what, 23, 24, I don't know. But you know, I have a lot of respect for a lot of people. And but I'm not racist. I never have been. And when I hear shit like this, you know, I have to think about it twice because I'm going, is he serious? I mean, seriously, is he serious? Because I will respond. Believe me, I will respond.
Let's ask the Shadow Man here. Shadow Man, you're here, right? You can hear me.
Shadow Man, hey, no, what's up?
Hi guys.
Do you think, in your honest opinion, we'll go a few steps back here since you just joined. Do you think, in your honest opinion, the shit that's happening right now between Bearstown and Dark Horse is a work, or do you think it's authentic?
Well, okay. Iceman, bold, Iceman. Stop influencing my opinion. Right. Okay. Well, this is what I think of the situation. I think it's just completely crazy and not necessary. That's what I think.
Good answer. Good answer. Yep.
Were you in the hangout with Luke Dogg and Dark Horse and WJ on Leon's show? You weren't?
No. I wasn't, no.
Okay. Did you see it or witness it?
I watched a small snippet of it before I went to bed. Yeah, I did.
What was the key topic of conversation there? Because I remember watching Polston's TNA Revolution. I guess it was their debut video. I guess it's a new group channel they're gonna do or some shit like that. With him, Luke Dogg, and King of the Mountain, whatever the fuck. And they were talking all kinds of shit about Dark Horse. So, did something go down in that hangout? I haven't really got too much information as far as the information goes.
Well, I knew in Leon's hangout. I watched the start of it, and they were going at each other like, I don't know, like pit bulls. You know. I think Luke Dogg took the first stab at Dark Horse. That's what I remember.
Okay. Well, what was said? Like, what was the topic?
Luke Dogg blamed Dark Horse for flagging him. Then Dark Horse replied that I didn't flag you. Where's the proof, etc., etc. You know, as you would do if you're being accused of something. So that's how that went down. That's as much as I saw before I decided, okay, I'm off to sleep.
Do you think that it's even feasible that TNA Revolution will be successful?
I don't know. Look, they can do what they want, to be honest with you. I don't care. Okay? They can go on this tirade, they can go in this direction. That's their choice. Right?
Yes.
I really don't care about these things, you know? I really don't. If you want to start a revolution in something, go nuts. Go crazy.
Do you think it will be successful?
I'm talking to Dark Horse on Facebook, I think.
Is
He's commenting
this
well, if they
about TNA?
Yes.
well,
Then it's not.
well, like anything, they have to work really hard in order for this revolution to be a success. It's like any revolution in life or in history books. They all have to work together as a team to be successful.
Okay.
So whether it's going to be a success is question mark. Just a big question mark.
I think I have the answer to the question. Will the revolution of TNA be a success? I will say, hell fucking no. Because the company's not going to get signed by their network at the beginning of the year, the oncoming year. They're done. It's over.
Can I answer a question with another question?
Sure.
What is their revolution? As far as like what are they doing that is making it to be a revolution?
What are they revolting against? That is a good question. Now let's go round table with that. TNA fans, any TNA fans in here?
Oh, you know I am.
What would be the revolt? What are they revolting against?
I honestly don't know. I haven't even watched what they did. I will say this though. Personally, on a personal basis, I've watched TNA since the very beginning. I like their shows. I'm sorry, probably till like 2011, they went downhill. But I thought TNA was a really good promotion. You know, what happens now, out of my hands, that's all I can say.
I just shared the link to, what do you call it there, Malik. So he may be joining very soon. He said he was down to join. I sent him the link.
Yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he joins.
He was also in my hangout I did last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Malik's cool. He's a good guy.
I've been in a few hangouts with him. He does seem like a pretty decent fella. And, yeah, man, I got nothing against him. And he's been hating on Dark Horse, and Dark Horse is getting his name fucking dropped a lot. I hope he's stroking his cock right now.
Well, that's the issue we're doing right now. We're giving him a plug, and we shouldn't be doing it.
Well,
just like when I was talking about Aaron, I'm trying to.
No, hold on, Iceman. Pause that. No. It's good. Okay. We're promoting him because just like he would say the Sean's view, people shouldn't get mad when people bash Sean's view because we're promoting him. We could do. Does that mean we could do the same to Dark Horse?
Right.
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. I was just trying to get to the point about Aaron last night, and
oh, sorry about that. I already cut you off.
Aaron just like pissed me off because he was talking about me when he didn't even know who I was. That was my point. And that's sort of like what really pissed me off. Don't talk about me if you don't know me 5 years ago. That was the bottom line.
He's talking about you and all these other people because he's trying to make himself relevant.
Peter! Woo, baby!
Peter?
My bro. No, it sounded like Peter Gilmore. I'm sorry.
No, that's Jesse.
I'm sorry, Jesse.
Wow.
Wow. Honest to God, it sounded like Peter Gilmore. Honest to God.
I'm going to start talking about this then so I don't sound like anyone.
Another guest we may have on real quick. We may have on the one and only Don Juan Banks.
Block me out, Jesse. I'm sorry. Man, you know
wow.
When I heard the voice, it sounded like Peter Gilmore, and I'm going, what? Blue. I screwed up. I apologize.
No, what I was saying was he's trying to make himself relevant with adding all these people's names out of his mouth so they can mention him on their videos or anyone's hangouts or whatever.
That's what I told Will earlier.
You gotta remember this guy came out
trying not to mention his name, but sometimes because some of the stuff he said about me, I mean, I really.
Freaking Shadow Man.
What did Shadow Man say? Shadow Man, what? Anna, what do you say? What you say?
I like roses.
Oh man, come on.
I like roses.
Yeah, well, guess what?
I think Shadow Man wants to say a few words. I think he's feeling left out. I apologize.
Well, need Care Bear hugs.
He loves my laugh. That's what it is.
No, I'm just kind of feeling a bit bored, so adding some comedy here.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
You want a hug, man? I'll give you a hug.
Yay! Who needs a Care Bear hug? I do! Yeah.
I need a Care Bear hug!
All hugs
need an intensive
around
Care
the
Bear.
world, brother.
I can give you a bear hug, a brown bear hug.
Oh, Bearstown hug?
There we go.
No, a brown bear hug.
Don's that you, bro?
Yes.
No,
How's everyone doing?
Don Juan Banks.
Fantastic.
Mr. ETA, how does it do? How do you do, Mr. ETA? This is the president.
Hey, Mr. President, I'm doing very good. I just want to say I respect Bringer of Rain because I didn't know him at all, but I really respected him because he stood up for me when I was getting muted because I watched the show again, and he was basically saying, you got to allow the man to speak. And I really admire that about him because he was unbiased. He was unbiased.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I will say this before you go any further, though. I have bashed you in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to deny that fact. I think I've said things very, very harsh about you.
A lot of people do.
Will bashed everybody in the past.
Yeah, I really have. So don't feel offended. I've done it to everyone. But I've said a lot of mean things. But I at the same time, whoever I have issues with, I will allow you to say your piece too. And when I see somebody get censored, because I had it happen to me maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, where me and WJ were getting muted left and right by some cocksucker.
Whoa.
Yeah, in one of Luke's hangouts. So, I mean, I know the feeling, and I don't really, if there was anything that you didn't say then that you want to say now, you have the forum, go for it.
Well, first and foremost, thanks, Bringer of Rain, for bringing me on. And is that Bearstown with the sting face?
No, that's Leon Calavera.
Oh, Leon. I really don't have beef with anybody except for two people. One is Gerard Ross Fennell, aka General Jerry, and Sean Views Entertainment. Now, when I'm talking about General Barry, General Ferry, General Bambi, General Barbie, General Pussy, is a man that was already friends with a lot of people in the YWC, and he wanted them to blackball me. He did not want me to get my side of the story out there. And once I start getting my side of the story out there, people start saying, well, maybe this might be true, or it is true. Go ahead, General Gerard, prove your purpose. And I released a video last week. The file got corrupted, but I'm going to release it again. I wrote all of his shit. I ghostwrited all his stuff. I told him what to say. I told him what to do. I basically had to wipe Jerry's fucking ass for him to perform the way that he did. And I thought that him stabbing me in the back live on air was a bitch move, because we had did hoax, works, and jokes in the past, and I thought that was what we were doing. And he basically, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, because he said he's a man of his word, which he's not. But he said he quit and will be taking a long break. And I think he should fucking do that, because he's a fucking liar. He never gave me $2,000 for the IRS. He's going straight to hell. Okay, because I got the check where I wrote the check to the IRS, and it was $2,258. It wasn't $2,000, and he got in front of y'all and he fucking lied. And when I re-watched that video and I heard that shit, it pissed me the fuck off. And if he was to come on here right now, I'll tell him he's going fucking straight to hell, lying, saying he gave me $2,000. He never gave me $2,000, and he can't prove it. He said I said sectarian shit. I never said no fucking sectarian shit. I did call him an Irish piece of trash because he fucking stabbed me in the back. But I never said sectarian. I never said sectarian things. And the third thing is, he didn't write all this stuff, and I'm gonna release a video once again proving that. And that's basically all I got to say. He quit again. And that shows what I'm saying is right, because not only did he quit for me, but he quit on his own.
Okay. So I have to say about that is this, because from my perspective, from what I've seen all his stuff, and it would be his content, and that was like kind of the only exposure that I actually had to enter the arena. I have seen a couple of your videos in the past and whatever, but the majority of them I saw were from Jerry. So what you're telling me right now is that all those videos that Jerry does, you provided him. You said you wrote the script, pretty much telling him what to talk about on his shows. Is that what you're telling me?
Of course, no doubt about it. I don't have to lie. And I released a video about it, and I got to do it again because I took it down because I was so afraid to get flagged, because I did it on Google Hangout on my Uncut channel. And I took it down. I deleted it. I wish I never did that, because I thought I went to YouTube downloader. I thought it was successfully downloaded on my laptop, and I took the video down. I deleted it, and when I went to go to the file, at first I uploaded it to another channel and it had no sound, so I had to take it down. So I tried to look at it again, and it said file corrupted. So today, before the day is over, I will re-record it. I will show every single thing again. I will send it to everybody and let them make their own choice. But yes, I did write all of his shit. He can't do it without my writing, because he talks about the dumbest shit in the world. He's a hypocrite, and he contradicts himself, and I'm going to tell you why. Remember, if you had, you say, how much exposure you had to Jerry?
Pretty much everything that I seen that was involved with Enter the Arena was from him.
Okay, this is two things I'm going to point out that's going to make you really, really think about what I said. Number one, he bashed TNA for 2 years. I rode with him. I'm saying I was on his side. And then when he went on his own channel, he stopped bashing him. He started covering it. That's a complete 360. That doesn't make no sense at all. Okay? So that right there, to me, it's like you're fake. And then you bash Sean Views and you say you hate him, but then you rush and do a hangout with him. And you said you like in his video that he said he's quitting in. He said, I would like to thank Sean Views. Who the fuck are you? You're fucking fake. Okay? That's why when you heard me with Sean Views, I wasn't fake. I asked Sean Views to go on this show to get my side of the story out because he ran and let Jerry get on there. But you know why Sean Views ran and let Jerry get in there? Because he wanted drama. He wanted Jerry to look successful with him. And the sad thing about the video is it still didn't go to 1,000 views with Sean Views. His views has been dismal. It's just he failed right off the bat. He needs me to write his stuff again.
Shadow Man, I know you're a huge fan of General Jerry, your countryman. What do you have to say about everything that you've just heard right now?
Well, this is the first time meeting you, Don Banks. I have heard of you. Unfortunately, the negative side of you. I haven't seen the positive, so sorry if, you know, we haven't been properly introduced.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm the Shadow Man. That's who I am. This is hard for me to digest. I will say this. This is all. Yeah, Jerry requested the link. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
But I wish to talk to Mr. Banks here before Jerry can say his piece.
Go for it, man.
This is a lot to digest. A lot to. It's hard to believe. You know. I mean, obviously, I was never there. You know, you both have the accounts of the story. And from what I'm hearing, it's, you know, it sounded like at one stage you were a good team, and then next minute it's like, you know, as you said, Jerry was bashing TNA when he went on his own. He didn't. When, you know, at one stage he was in a hangout with Sean's View Entertainment when he didn't like him, and then it's like he does like him. So I don't really know what to make of this. I
just want to warn you, this hangout is going to really get fired up if he comes on here, so he better be ready because I'm going to fucking have no respect for a man like that. I don't got shit to really say to you, first and foremost, so you're going to go straight to fucking hell. Just like my 2 raps I released about you, that's exactly what's going to fucking happen because I ain't forgiving
shit. What I want to say is this.
Got up there on fucking YouTube and you lied talking about you gave me
I bet you didn't realize that I was going to Don. You're a pussy, Don. You're an absolute fucking pussy. We all know that you did not write any of my shit. You are shit, Don. You were fucking drunk during a Mayweather fight, and you were shit. Everyone laughed at you. Everyone's laughing at you. You are shit, sir. You are shit.
Bitch,
you are fucking shit, man.
Your mom's.
Look at the fucking stadium. Fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking jobber. I'll fucking carry you on this fucking hangout. Nobody goes one-on-one with me. And you know I'm 10 times better than you. I've always been better than you. You did not write any of my shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
And you gonna fuck
and I don't have time talking to 17-year-olds in the gym. Maybe you might actually get somewhere, asshole. By the way, I recorded that fucking message.
And I'll be walking your mother down the aisle because I'll be her new.
Dickhead! Wanker! Look at the fucking stadium!
Order in the court, people. Order in the court. Order in the court.
One at a time.
I agree. Take over.
Get every single night.
Court. Order in the court, please. Order in the court.
I actually do have evidence that I paid off Dawn's IRS. Dawn was crying to me, Jerry, I'm broke. Jerry, I'm broke. I have no money, Jerry.
Man, like
the fuck out of here, Dawn. Shit. Now you're sucking everyone's cock.
You were looking up for me.
Oh no, you cannot go one-on-one with me. I've always been better than you. You were drunk during the Mayweather fight. You are everything. I was actually going to leave this shit. I was gonna leave this shit. No, and here's the thing, Bringer in. I was gonna leave this shit, but once again, Don Wall Banks goes on the fucking air and opens his big stupid fucking mouth.
I can do whatever I want. When I got
10 times better. You did not write any of my shit. The only thing you wrote, and this is a fact, the only thing you wrote on was the boxing videos. You were too fucking videos. You were too lazy to do boxing videos, so you forced me to do it.
She fucking
well, listen, Don, you've been fucking buried, son.
herself
Buried, son. Buried. Get the fuck out.
like a fucking with that sombrero hat. It is not a Mexican holiday, but I'll make it a holiday when I make you.
You'll make a fraud holiday, because we all know you like to take people's money. Mexican hat. You sound like a constipated gerbil, son. Get the fuck off this hangout.
Dead right now, arguing because
I'm burying you live on this hangout. It's fucking funny, because everyone now knows the truth.
Not Mexican.
Everyone knows the truth, Dawn. Everyone knows the truth.
Because it's Pink, you dumb son of a bitch. Who wants to see
I
Pink?
can't hear you. You're too busy. There's so much shit coming out of your mouth. I can't hear you.
You would have learned something from me all these years you've been around me, but evidently
You did not write shit, Dawn. You did not write shit. Oh, I was the one that created SmackDown Spoilers. I was the one that was uploading videos regularly on fucking YouTube. So don't go on here and talk that load of horse shit. Get the fuck out of here, you absolute asshole. You're a fucking jobber. Nobody likes you, Dawn. The reason why I quit was because of the shit that you were pulling with a misleading title, forcing me to do boxing and MMA videos, blackmailing Melanie, blackmailing me.
ability check got cut the fuck off, and now he's bitter. He fell on YouTube.
I'm better. I'm happy. This is the happiest. I should have fucking left you fucking years ago.
Do something.
Left you years ago. You asshole. Get the fuck out of here.
All you do is snitch. All you do is yell like a snitch in a jail cell. You better watch.
What you doing? You're yelling. So are
I'm
you.
gonna put my shoes on and go to the store.
You're yelling. That's all you do is fucking yell and scream.
The baby, I had to wipe his ass.
Oh no, you did. Don't. Let me tell you something, Bringer in. I had to look after this man for 3 years. He was crying on the phone to me. Why is everyone beating me? I'm not getting the viewership. I am so broke. I'm so broke, Jerry.
Enough is enough, guys. Enough is enough.
Child.
All
Yes, do the
Everyone break Don and John, Jerry, please calm down, just calm down, please, calm down.
We're gonna to this motherfucker.
Don, for real. Don, talk to me as a nigga, for real.
Chill out for 1 minute. 1 minute.
We're not for way too long.
You into Swiss cheese and
What the fuck are you on about? It's not even a funny joke. It's like General Barbie. That is the worst joke I've ever heard in my life. You could have called me a cocknose. You could have called me something like blonde hair. General Barbie. That's the worst diss I've ever seen in my life.
loved every minute I was there.
No disrespect, sir. We want to find out where the echo's coming from.
Everybody, calm down,
Yes.
please. Just
Don't leave. I just want to get one time, and I'm going to come back over to you, Jerry.
Let me tell you, I got respect for you, but I ain't gonna never have respect for him, and I ain't gonna never. I don't got shit. Only thing I can do is talk like this because I ain't gonna listen to what a fucking snitch say to me. Gonna use a hoax or work a joke to try to get them backstab me and try to get popularity. Now people know you. Call sectarian, you dumb motherfucker. I never said no sectarian shit. You have to prove.
Stop lying.
Don, here's what it is, man.
Everyone knows it.
You know $2,000, you dumb bitch.
You called me, right? And this is the honest truth because I'm an honest person. What happened was you called me, you started crying to me.
We can't even get a hang up going on here with you guys arguing back and forth.
You fucking put you into the grave, bitch.
You still haven't done. You're just nothing but words. All talk. Now, I'll be willing to leave it. See if you don't say anything about me. I'll leave it. I'll be honest with you, because let's be honest with you, Dawn, it's fucking boring now. This has been going on for a month. Nobody gives a fuck about this anymore. And I'm willing to leave it. I'm willing to leave this right now, not the hangout, because I do want to speak to Bringer in. But I'm willing to let this settle. I'm willing to let this go if you are. And that's me being real right now. Because at the end of the day, you know, when I was on YouTube, I was covering a lot of stuff on YouTube. Dawn, you will admit yourself, I was the most hardest worker on ETA. Most hardest worker. I was uploading, what, how many videos? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
I was uploading like 8 videos a day, flat out. And then Don Juan Banks, the reason why I got really pissed off is because this guy got drunk during a Mayweather fight. He got high and got drunk in a Mayweather fight. And then that's the type of shit I had to deal with. I was literally carrying this man. He was crying on the phone to me all the time. Literally crying all the time, and I couldn't take it anymore. And this guy, do you know he deleted several of my videos? Did you know that? Yeah, he left. Why did you leave for, Don?
Oh, he left.
Told you, everything I'm saying is the truth, and see for people to actually believe what this asshole says. I mean, at least I have the fucking balls to go one-on-one with him.
Jerry,
at least I have the balls to go one-on-one with him.
I'm good friends with you on Facebook and stuff. Talk to me about this later. Yeah, this wasn't, it brought a lot of attention to this channel, but I don't think this is exactly what Will wanted. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I don't think so. I
wanted to be. Iceman, you have to bear this. Every time this man goes on a hangout, he's bashing me, and I was watching it.
I know. Jerry, you're my friend. But don't get me wrong. We can discuss this a little later on Facebook. Yeah, I got your point. Don't get me wrong, because I do. I have followed you for the last couple of months, man. I love your videos, and it sort of pisses me off that the fact that you're leaving. So that's my thing, because I just come on, I just followed you, and now you're going. I mean, God, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I just wish you guys would have let each other get your points across first instead of talking at the same time, because it kind of created.
We never knew what anybody was saying. That was the thing. You're right.
Couldn't understand
it. Get little bits and pieces.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, from my perspective of what I just heard, I mean, fuck what the real problem is between y'all. I mean, I really was trying to calm down Don, because I'm actually cool with Jerry and Don, even though I do know Don more. We had a back and forth, but I mean, if Don is still hearing this, like, dude, I understand your frustration and what I know that I feel that you're very frustrated with Jerry and whatnot, but no matter how frustrated you turn out to be, dude, you're just gonna have to be civil and put that civil face on if you really want to get down to the issue of things, and I guarantee you get better results that way versus the way that Don was trying to settle stuff, and that's not me taking any sides on this matter, because I don't want no part of your guys' problems. Hell, I got my own problems, but I'm just
Omega, you said it really best, because I've been involved in this situation before where you're like friends of both sides of the situation, and how do you react? You don't want to react. I mean, you're friends with everybody, and I don't think anybody, I'm going to put this out there, nobody should put us in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, no, I agree, and I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. This has been going on for a month. It's getting old now, and it's just getting old. Like, nobody cares about it anymore between me and Don. It's over. It's been going on for a month, and then I go on. I only just came back because I was in Dublin for a few days, just chilling out, relaxing. Then I go on Bringer Rain's hangout, and fucking Don's once again talking about me, once again, and it's it's getting ridiculous. It's really sad right now. It's sad, but like I said, I apologize for me shouting, but
Don't apologize, Jerry, because
you know, but like I'm, you know, for your reason, when I'm like, I'm one of them guys where if someone's gonna talk shit about me, I'm gonna fucking get them. You know, I was in general mode right there where I was gonna get this motherfucker. So, but you know, you know, at the end of the day, he goes on a hangout, and you know, he once again can't go one-on-one with me, so he leaves, he runs away.
Don has informed me that he will be coming back. His phone had died. I guess he was on his cell phone for that hangout.
I've heard that before.
He says he's coming back and he's not done yet. But, Guy, please, for me, if you guys want to argue, that's fine. I don't care. This is my show. You know how I roll. You say and do whatever the fuck you want. But please, just please, like, you can yell at him and he can yell at you. Just give each other the time to do it so that we can all hear you. Because when you guys are yelling at each other at the same time, it doesn't. It's like you're at a fucking drive-thru at a Burger King.
Yeah. That was a problem.
It was all static.
Hear the conversation. I mean, it was going back and forth so fast. None of us really, you know, actually probably heard everything that was said. And but you know, again, it is what it is.
You know, like I said, you think this guy would stop by now? Like, you think he would get? You think he would get over it? You know, you know, like I said, you know, I'm done with the bullshit between me and Don. But I just seen him on that hangout, and I went, you know what, fuck this guy, I'm going on. I bet he didn't think see, once again, it's like, you know, it's like what you call them fucking mythical creatures where they pop out of the blue when you say their name. You say my name, and I'm gonna pop up, and that's what happened. So Don's gonna have to learn to keep Oh, by the way, just for a fun fact, he said my real name wrong. By the way, it's Jared Ross Fennell. You think me knowing this guy for 4 years that he would actually get my real name right?
Got you there.
Hey, Jerry, can I say I would say one thing. I would say something in Don's defense at the same time as well, because we did. I mean, for this hangout, just this hangout, not anything else, but you know, and I'm only defending him because I can relate to the situation. But Don would simply ask the question about his problems with you, so that did kind of like open it up to him to respond. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the person that asked him the question is like source of the drama or nothing. I'm just saying it like, you know, it's like a common sense factor with like, if people were to ask me, hey, what is your problem with Polson or whatnot, I would say it, you know. So I mean, it's not like Don actually came in here. I mean, maybe it was his intention to really just bash you, maybe not.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I've known the man for 4 years. I know what he's like. He's a very sick man, and I think he needs help. If you even ask T Street, like basically the same thing that happened to T Street happened to me. You know, it's history repeating itself, and I think the smart people know. Well, Jerry left, T Street left. It's very clear that Don is the problem. Let me tell you something. I checked out the future analytics for Enter the Arena, and if it was me, T Street, and Don on Enter the Arena, it would have had 100,000 subscribers. But once again, Don got greedy. Don wanted more money. He started putting out more lucrative fucking tags because I would make a video, right? I would make a video, and he's back now, and then he would just change the title. It's completely ridiculous, but here he is.
I already came out with the video. It will be out again. I don't care how many people try to go against God because that's exactly what I am. And I tell you, a snitch nigga, that's a pussy I don't like. A bitch.
He's just
for real. Come on. That's for real.
Hey, look.
Calm down, Don. Clear him, please.
Out of the room because it can't work. It can't work. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
It's a relevant question.
In my presence,
let him talk. One of them is
class piece of trash. I will never treat him with any respect in my life because he comes before you and he lies like the snitch, like the bitch, like the quit that he is.
Don't lie, Don. What? You don't lie.
That I am fucking the best.
You don't lie, Don. Really?
Emails to prove it. And you know what? Something. Let me tell you something.
Okay, so here's the fun fact. What about the time you said to me? What about the time?
Background, V for Vendetta. You gotta do better. Your views
my God,
you're horrible. They're low in the earth. They're low in the ground, just like
Ice baby.
You're not a trendsetter. I will beat your ass so bad you will dial.
Vanilla Ice wants his lyrics back, Dawn.
F-E-L-L-A. You flabby looking skinny fat. Bust your mama from the back. I mean hard. I'm gonna bust her ass so hard she's gonna fucking
no, you're not,
and I'll make her holler, make her tap. Teach you something about UFC and MMA. I'll make her fucking tap. She will be hollering, Don Juan Binks, you are the best in the bedroom because you got a big ass dick and I love you. That's what she's gonna say. Play it right in front of her face. Bitch, that's that. I want my hands clean of your stupid hell ass. Look, you never buried me. I swear it was a joke. So many times I went along with this joke, this hoax, this work that you would always do for the fans, but you know what? This ain't a work. This is personal, pussy. This is
my God, it's so
wait for the day that we will meet in real life.
It's like your raw
you want to run your mouth so
it
much,
is
you know that I fight for real. Then fucking sign a bring her a rain. Bring her a rain. Bring her a rain. Bring her a rain.
What's up?
Let's get a contract here. Let him come to the United States, fight me in the ring. Fight me for real, since he want to run his mouth, and after I beat his fucking ass, and
we all know if it was me and you
on the street.
I'd kick your
Now
butt.
don't use your heart.
Make
an excuse of why, because you didn't use your heart when you want to fucking talk behind my fucking back.
Dawn isn't actually that tall. So bigger than Rey Mysterio. So it would be me versus like a fucking dumb person.
Bitch to water, but you can't make them drink. Hey, bring her a rain. When you lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. That's why he's in a situation that he is in now. No disability check, no money, no money. He don't get no $2,000 to anybody. What? And that's why he is trying to convince everybody on here that when
the mayor, the monarch,
he don't got no proof.
You're a fucking moron.
Oh, liar! I have a check. You
got greedy.
Look, if you
got greedy, Dawn.
Put the check on the screen. I will put the check. I'll send it to your freaking account, Bring Her Rain. I got the check that I wrote to the IRS. I'll send it to your account, Bring Her Rain. I will send it to you on Facebook. $2,250. United States check. He cannot send money to me. He never had the money. I'll send you the check. This right here, he is really desperate at this point. He's trying to hang on to anything he has left. He's already walking around with the name that I gave him. I already exposed him for being a ghostwriter. I already exposed him for having no talent. And now I'm going to expose him for me, the one that wrote the check. I wrote the check. It came out of my bank account. And I'll show those
Dawn got my address wrong in my check.
To do what I
know that? This guy claims that he writes my shit. He couldn't even write my address properly.
Later today to prove that. It was like working
like to ask a question.
Feet. All he did was yell at
the stop running your mouth.
We got questions. Going straight to hell. Every vid he do is
Will has something to say. Will has something to say.
We got questions for you guys.
Will, I got a question I wanted to ask, and it's very simple. I'm talking to Jerry. If this was the situation that he's had with Don Juan Banks, which I don't know these guys, but if it's been going on for 4 years, then why did you stay with him for 4 years? That's the only question I wanted to ask.
Yes, and I'll answer that right now. The reason why I stayed with him for 4 years was because I recently got a contract. He was giving me some money, but whenever I was there, I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed working with Enter the Arena. I enjoyed the uploading of videos. I enjoyed fucking talking to fans. But along them lines, shit got real. Dom was blackmailing fans in the chat. He was kicking people out. He was like fucking talking shit to people. It got to a point where I was just like, this is way too much. My original plan was to leave Enter the Arena 5 years ago, a year in the 5th anniversary. That was my original plan. But this Melanie thing that happened, that's what pissed off WJ. And I begged Don not to do it. I said, Don, please don't do this hangout. Don Juan Banks said of his own mouth, I want you to get Luke Dog. And I said, why? What's the point? He says that I have no respect for this guy, Luke Dog. He's a jobber. That's what Don Juan Banks said to me. And I swore on my mother's life he said that. I swore on my mother's life he said that. He hates Luke Dog. He hates him. And I'm just saying right now, you know.
I'm just asking. I asked a question. I got my answer. Well, I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I wanted to get Don's response to that, but he left.
Yep, absolutely. Right.
General Jerry, may I ask you really quickly, how has anything like this transpired in the past, to your knowledge? Like anything, like has he ever done anything on the level of the whole Melanie scandal and whatnot that made you want to leave prior? Because I've personally dealt with Don a number of times, and that's another story. However, I know that you have in-depth experience with the guy, so
Yeah.
I want to get your perspective. Has anything like that ever happened in the past where you were like, fuck it, I'm done, and then for some reason you stayed? And if so, what?
Yeah, basically, basically Don was forcing fans in the VIP chat. He was forcing them to comment and like, and he basically said, if you don't comment and like my videos, then you will be removed and I'll call you out. So he was blackmailing fans. He was essentially forcing them to comment and like the video. And he was forcing me to say it to the fans. He's like, Jerry, you need to put them in line. I'm like, dude, they're just fans. And
were they being distasteful? Were they being distasteful, or were they just commenting?
No, they were just talking. They were just they were just talking about wrestling on the chat. They were acting normal. You know what I mean? They were just fucking dead on. And Don was like, then Don started like fucking arguing with a 12-year-old, called a 12-year-old a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can back that up. I can back that up, I guess.
And honestly, when it comes...
And I think Don just needs to fucking... I don't know, I think he needs a social life because he's sitting in his basement all the time just fucking twiddling his dick. You know what I mean?
And Jerry, I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can, even though I have had a history with Don, but I would like to say this much. I've seen you in Hangouts, I've seen you in a multitude of Hangouts, just stating your opinion on a number of things, and the only time, to my knowledge, except for when it first started, that you address Don these days is when somebody asks you a question or they address him. And
that's what I was talking about with Don as well, too.
And whenever he's on Luke Dog's show, I'm sorry, just give me like 5 more seconds. Whenever he's on Luke Dog's show, or whenever he's on a hangout with somebody else that I tend to watch, he constantly bashes you, and he's the one who brings you up. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be biased, but that's just my observation. It's really hard for me to back him in any way, shape, or form when I see the hypocrisy.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Apart from maybe 3 times when someone's asked a question, I have not bashed on. And a matter of fact, I made a video saying I hope Ento Arena does well. But what does Don do? He makes jokes about me having a heart attack. Does that sound like a nice person to you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that was just that honestly disgusted me when he stated that, because I mean you can have a little feud, you can do a work, you can do all number of things to create drama, but say somebody should die.
Look, I need to say this though to you, and you know what my opinion is. I disagree with the video you did about Don with the racist language.
Yeah.
You understand it? Like, you know, I didn't like that personally. As much as me and Don are going at it, I don't think he should be called that. You know. Yeah, you know, me and Don are butting heads or whatever, but, you know, I disagreed with that. But but at the end of the day, you know, Don just needs to get out more and actually have a social life, you know what I mean? This YouTube thing is very antisocial to a certain degree, because you just, like, for me personally, I was a guy who was out of the house all the time. With this internet shit, I'm fucking stuck on a laptop making videos all the time. So eventually I just stopped and I took a break from it, and you know, when will I be back? I don't know. I've been juggling a few things. But
I think I could get WJ to join in. Sorry to cut you off, Jerry.
No, it's okay, man. I need to get this e-cigarette out here. Hang on.
Friends list. He should have the link already.
Hey, Will. You got a hangout, and I think it was more than you expected, buddy.
A little bit, but here's the thing. I'm talking to Don Banks in messages here, and I'm telling. All right, now listen, Jerry, you've been able to get your point across and whatever. You've had your like solo. He had his solo earlier. You guys both went at it. We couldn't get shit out of it because we couldn't hear a damn thing. Like I said, but we kind of got your end of a little bit of it there. He wants to come back in. When he comes back in, I'm going to give him the form.
Let him talk. You're right, Will.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I did try and let him talk there, but the guy's like running his mouth constantly.
Right. What I'm trying to say
Gary,
is, like, if I mute you, it's not because I'm doing it to be an asshole. I'm doing it because there's a point that I want to be not that I want to be made, but there's a point being made that I want to hear. So if that's happening, I will mute you. I don't care who you are. You're gonna get muted across the board. I'm not kicking anybody out. I'm not pulling any of that bullshit. But listen, just let the fucking man make his point. And if you're saying something and I want to hear what you got to say, I'm going to fucking mute him, and it's no disrespect. It's not disrespect.
No, it's okay, man. I completely understand. I completely understand.
If you want guys to take your side, or if he wants guys to take his side, we have to be able to hear what you have to fucking say. If we can't hear what you're saying, then we can't make a determination of who's wrong or who's right, or even comprehend if you guys come to a fucking truce all of a sudden. And we're like, wait a minute, these guys were just fighting with each other, now they're already buddies again? We want to, like, people need to know what the fuck the deal is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only fair. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Like, look, I'm not on either person's side right now. I'm trying to I'm being the fucking host, goddammit.
Yeah. And a very good host at that, too.
So that's all I'm going to say, man. Until he comes back, guys, we just heard one of the greatest arguments in YWC history take place. So, fucking, so my question is, so Jerry, you're saying that you indeed did give him the money to pay for his IRS situation?
Yes, he called me up and he was upset. He was like basically crying on the phone, and he turned around and he said to me, "Jerry, I'm in deep shit. I need this 2,000, right?" Now I checked out the analytics on YouTube, and the big channel, the Ent Arena channel, was making over $2,000. He was giving me, I think, about $100. So he was taking majority of the stuff, despite me uploading the videos quite regularly. He was essentially conning me, and there's no other way to look at it. The man is a living embodiment of a con man. Let's be honest with you, Bringer Rain. At one occasion has Dawn ever had a run on his own? Can someone name me one scenario where Dawn has went on his own?
No, I guess.
I will ask you this though. I want to ask you this: he mentioned a contract earlier? He mentioned a contract earlier. Is there some type of contract in place, legitimately a legal one, with Enter the Arena as an entity, a corporate entity, where you are promised so and so amount of money per video per month or something along that line? Is there some type of an agreement on paper, a legal document that says that you are entitled to getting such and such amount of dollars for the content posted on the Enter the Arena page?
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is with the contract is it's a complete farce, because I actually because I recently signed with Fullscreen, and that's a proper contract. Dawn's one is literally a few splotches of paper, so it's not really a proper contract. Because I seen it, it's a joke. It was like you might as well have had a kid with a crayon drawing it. I seen Alan's contract as well. And by the way, I'm still friends. I'm actually. People said to me, "Why are you not attacking Alan?" Because Alan joined Enter Arena. Why would I do that? Alan's dead on with me. I get along with Alan. But yeah, like just this beef with Dawn. He's a complete asshole.
Rest in peace.
I'm stuck in a rock in a hard place here. So here's what he's telling me right now. This is being 100%. He says you and him can't be in the same room at the same time. So
wow.
I guess he's not coming back, but
I have a lot of issues with that.
I'm kind of having an issue with that right now. I mean,
I really do. Gary, not just everything you said.
I would like to
let me speak my piece with Don Juan Banks as well. You want to know something? You guys have been together for like so many years, and it took you 4 years to figure situations out, and I don't understand that. I'm not judging you. Don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna say that everything he got to say is not, irrelevant, because I think it is relevant, and I think what you're trying to tell us all, basically, and God knows I'm a friend of you, and I hope you'll always be a friend of mine, but I do honestly think that some of the stuff you're saying, you're rushing, and you're trying to come up with an answer, and I'm sorry, I apologize for what I'm saying, but that's exactly what I'm feeling at this point.
What do you mean by that?
I just think you're coming up with trying to answer everything real quick. I mean, I don't think.
Well, for a mind, I'm on this hangout. I've got this guy called me out, calling me names. Obviously, I'm telling you the truth. I swear on my mother's life, everything I'm telling you is the complete truth. So I think Dawn is just fucking shouting and screaming and all. And if this guy's gonna shout and scream, I'm gonna fucking shout and scream. And it's that simple. But what I'm telling you is the complete truth.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. All I'm doing is saying I'm just watching this hangout, and I'm watching the way everything developed. And honestly, I really don't know. And I'm being honest. I don't know.
Like I said, if you take out the equation of the YWC, it's been between me, Dawn, and T Street. This whole thing, it's 3 of us. And to me now, it's just got boring. It's boring to me. But like I said, I will not be saying anything about him ever again. But once again, I had to put that motherfucker in his place. I had to put him in his place. It's that simple. You fuck with a general, you're gonna get fucked with.
Jerry, can I get some advice?
Jerry, I'm
can I get some advice to you, man?
It's gonna be. So.
Can I get some advice,
anyway,
Jerry?
Jerry, can you confirm or deny something for me?
Yeah.
Is it true that Don gave you your name? I've heard multiple people spin that tale. I don't know if that's true. Is that true?
I can tell you the truth.
What is the relevance?
Okay. So it was Dark Horse Danielson was actually supposed to be the general, but yes, Dawn did come up with a name.
Alright.
Dawn did come up with a name, because it was basically the story, the way it went was Dark Horse was supposed to be the general, and then Dawn said to me, I want you to attack all these guys, they betrayed me, you attack them, blah 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 blah. And then, unfortunately, I had to attack people. It was unfortunate, but it did get my name out there. But he said, "Oh man, you're the real general. You're General Jerry," and then that's how the name came to be. But yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Dawn did come up with a name. But in terms of writing stuff, the only script he wrote to me was this boxing Mayweather video, and it was really bad. But all my videos are all completely improvisation. Is all my videos. I don't really structure. I just put on a camera and just talk.
Who was the original general?
Dark Horse was the original general.
Moving on. Okay.
No, I apologize.
Go ahead. No, Iceman, go ahead. What were you gonna say, man?
No, I wanted to say
Dark Horse.
Buck had, his comment with Jerry was, as far as the relevance of it goes. I think Buck is just looking for a little bit of entertainment here, and I'm sorry, that's exactly how I feel. I like Jerry. Jerry's a good guy. I mean, whether or not him and Don Juan Banks had their issues, and whatever their issues are really are irrelevant to me. But it doesn't mean I can't like both of these guys. You know what I'm saying?
No, if you're being neutral, that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
completely. Because I don't. This is the thing with this YouTube drama. To me, it's getting like I've seen a lot of shit that's been happening since I've been away, and you know, in terms of YouTube drama, like I said, you know, I'm not gonna say Dawn's name ever again. So you know, you better take a time to subscribe to Bringer of Rain right now because this will be the last time I talk about Dawn. His
I
at
agree.
all.
Please subscribe to me because you know.
Love it, man.
Subscribe to the man.
Gary just said it, man. Subscribe to
damn it.
Bringer of Rain.
Subscribe or die. I'm just putting it out there.
Bringer of Rain 13, man. I've shouted him out a number of times. And Jerry, no matter what, whether you're on YouTube or wherever you are, you know I always watch you. And you're a guy that, for some reason, I don't know, you attract my attention.
My dick just got semi-hard from all those compliments.
Oh my God! Well, guess what? Go in the bathroom, relieve yourself, and
no, I don't need to do it.
I think we're too late on that, Iceman.
Oh, you.
I think he just came.
Fortunately,
Will, was it that quick, Will? Was it that quick?
Fortunately for me, I have a female companion.
I know you do. So that's what I'm asking.
I can hold out. I can hold out.
Oh, all right. You can hold out. All right.
I'm gonna take this hangout into you know, the later hours of the fucking evening. I'm gonna lay it into. You hear what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too graphic. I'm trying to be respectful.
There you go, brother. There you go.
WJ, welcome to the fucking show.
Yes, sir.
Have you been witnessing the chaos?
I walked in semi-chaos there, so I'm not too sure what's going on.
Yeah, I was texting you. Yeah, I was like,
WJ, well, you walk in at the right time. Love it.
Don and Jerry just fucking had a war of words, and it was so loud and fucking heated that you couldn't hear a goddamn thing because it sounded like you were working at a Burger King drive-thru.
Yeah, we never understood anything at all.
I just came in and I heard yelling, like yelling.
Yeah.
And then
General Jerry, I'm gonna get you, cracker motherfucker! Like that.
Yeah. No, like
much.
General Jerry, and then I hear like so many yelling, and I was about to say, hey, Will, what's going on? And then it's like so much yelling and shit. So yeah.
Any rap for Jerry? Or...
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It's getting old. I mean, it happened what, a month ago. Dawn, do us all a favor. Stop boring your subscribers and stop talking about it, because it's getting boring now. Nobody cares about it. Nobody cares about your stupid videos. They're all shit. You know, it's just Don Juan Banks here, and you know, I'm gonna give Raw a 10 out of 10. This guy's ratings for Raw is fucking garbage. Fucking 10 out of 10 for Raw.
I bet the man didn't watch Raw. I bet the guy didn't watch Raw. I bet this guy never watched Raw.
Raw sucks. Raw
no
really
shit.
I think Dawn just reads the results. Now, I can't prove that, but like, there's a few things he skips, like in the reviews, which I was very pissed off at. I mean, it's not even like, the thing is with me and Dawn, it's not even really personal. It's more of like I'm a perfectionist. Like, if I'm doing a video, I like it the way I like it done properly. But yeah, I just think Dawn just needs to fucking, he just needs to fucking chill the fuck out. You know what I mean?
I think everybody needs to chill out, actually.
No chilling out.
No, Will? No, Will?
Yes.
Will wants anarchy.
Crazy? The fuck? Chill out.
Let's be civilized men.
If you
Let's all
guys
have
want
some
to chill
tea.
out, if you guys really want to chill out, you want to go over to NF Punk's channel and watch one of his videos. It'll put you to sleep really quick.
No, but
go watch one of those. But if you're here and you want fucking excitement, drama, wrestling talk with drama, drama plus wrestling talk, wrestling plus UFC drama, drama plus UFC, drama plus NFL, and NFL drama plus wrestling plus drama plus UFC drama plus UFC. You come
Plus,
to
All right,
plus,
Will,
bitches.
you got your point. You got your point, boy.
What about
Hey,
plus,
bitches?
plus, plus,
Forgot
plus,
bitches.
plus, plus.
That's why I told
We
you.
forgot bitches.
Send me a link,
We
bro.
forgot bitches.
We forgot bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
But again, NF Punk is not here, so there's no bitches in the house. So here we go.
Oh,
We have
Dave, you
no
gotta get me in trouble.
females in the house.
Shout
got
out
it.
to
Damn, I'm good.
Gotcha.
Woo!
Woo!
Fuck.
Speaking of drama, I think Dark Horse is pissed off at me now on Facebook. I'm not gonna confirm that.
He's the missing ingredient to this drama puzzle.
You see, Dawn to me isn't a bad person. He's just a moron. Like, when he's under stress, like, and he'll know this, he knows what I'm saying is the truth. When Dawn is under stress and strain, he does very stupid things, especially with the blackmailing of Melanie. I don't know why he did that. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking of that bullshit. I don't even know why he did that.
Titties.
He wanted to get himself over.
No, it's controversy creates cash. If you can get eyes looking, then you've got, a possible eye that'll be looking for years to come. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get people in the know and trying to get people watching. And if he can do that by any means necessary, I believe he'd do that. So that's what
it was titties.
Well, yeah, but I know why Dawn's doing this. He's become very irrelevant, and he's doing this just to get publicity. So what he'll do is he'll go on people's hangouts, then he'll say nice things to them, use them, get the viewership, and then he'll then he'll just go on his channel. I know how the man works. This guy, it's pathetic. Like, he's 35 and arguing with a 12-year-old. You know what I mean? That's a complete.
That's very immature. That's just like, if Jerry can at least be mature about the situation and deal with it in not a way to publicize it like the way he does, then it's like, why can't he do the same? It's kind of one of those things where I'm just, at this point, nobody gives a shit about it, and you talk about, you want the YWC to be great, you want it to have less drama, but yet he's kind of the reason, or one of the reasons where it's kind of, it goes one step forward in being good, and it goes 3 or 4 steps back in that sort of way. I remember talking to Jerry about that situation, about that thing the other day, and just, that's just my little 2 cents out there, I guess. But, yeah.
I think they both should get cars and just go at it.
Jerry.
Oh, I got an idea. Hold on. I got an idea for General Jerry. Since he's Ireland, don't take offense to this, but you could do a Braveheart scene and have face paint and be like, we're going out into the arena in this cock and we're gonna fucking rape him and shit.
They may take our views, but they'll never take our subscribers.
Jerry, in all respect,
No, I'm sorry.
I have you leave this hangout for maybe 5 to 10 minutes so that I can have Don come back in here and say his piece?
I mean, he can join here if he wants. I mean, I'll listen to him. I'll not say anything about him.
He won't join unless you're gone, though.
Yeah, but see, that's a pussy move right there by him.
It is. But
You know
I'm
what I
trying
mean?
to do what's, I'm sorry, a selfish move. I'm trying to do what's best for the channel and for the people trying to determine what the fuck is right and wrong here.
Well.
I mean,
Dawn, let's talk. I mean, if he wants us to talk civilized, I'll do it. But if he's gonna yell and bawl and scream and shit, he needs to fucking, you know what I mean?
I don't want to kick. I don't want to kick you out. Believe me, I don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not kicking you out. I'm just saying these are the terms that have been presented to me. So just making them known. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna tell him that you're willing to talk civilly.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure he's probably watching it anyway, so he should know. But no, I'll let him have his say.
In the meantime, this interview from our sponsor. And now from a word from our sponsors.
There we go.
feeling fresh today? How is Freshness doing to you? Freshness is doing fine for me.
Hey, it's Shadow.
Hello, people.
Shadow Man is here.
Have you taken a shower today? Have you taken a shower with
Oh yeah, I see where he's going with that.
I'm just trying to fucking hook people up.
Yeah.
So, Will, how are you doing today, bro?
How am I doing?
Yeah,
Fantastic right now.
pretty cool. That's great to hear, man.
Again, Shadow Man. I mean, not Shadow Man. Ice Man. There's too many like element men in here. This is a lot more than I expected to happen today. But
Do you
I'm
need
glad
me
it
to
did.
leave? I'll leave. I mean, I'll leave if you need a room.
No, I
for
know I have the free spot. He just doesn't want to be in here with Jerry at the same time.
Yeah.
Like they can't
No, I know.
coexist. Is what he's saying.
Yeah. No, I know.
Hey,
But
Jerry.
I would, you know, go out and let somebody else come in just so, you know, your hangout would be, you know, the way you want. You know what I'm saying?
It is the way. No, it is the way. It's not that I don't have the spots. Is that he won't come in as long as Jerry's here. That's what he's telling me.
Okay.
Jerry.
So I can piss off everybody, right? So.
No, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, man.
Damn you, Terrence.
Fuck him.
Wait a minute. No. Who's telling me not to piss him off?
Me. I'm kidding. I don't mean it.
Hey, Jerry, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, yeah.
How you feeling, man?
I'm doing okay. Well, I think I blew a blood vessel in my head, but, you know, shouting there. But, you know, apart from that, I'm good.
Looks like you, Jerry.
You know, imagine if fucking... I was, oh, Jesus, I was, like, shouting like fucking hell. But, no, I'm done with that shouting bullshit.
Yeah, to be fair, Jerry, that's the first I've seen you that pissed. Like,
But I love it though, cause I like your accent and the way you shout. It's kind of like funny. It's funny. And it's awesome.
I bet his face turned super red.
Omega, man.
when someone from the north rages, it's a bit funny. Would admit it.
I can tell that this guy's face is like super red when he was shouting and shit.
The Braveheart came out of him. goddammit.
Yeah.
The Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
The
pretty
Mel
much.
Gibson. You went Mel Gibson on his ass. Way to go.
What's a more Northern Ireland twist? He was just like, hold on, Don Banks looks like he was kicked into the main section of Dunn Stores. He just can't sell. He can't sell because he's rubbish. He's just a rubbish idiot.
You know, I gotta say this. You guys that are out in that area of the world, you guys are great. I mean, to be honest with you, Jerry, Don Banks, anybody that is like out there, you guys just know how to react to each other. It's like totally awesome, man.
That's because they fight outside on the streets.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, man.
I love to fight, fella.
Me and WJ, we
I drank 3 pints. That's cool, you fucker.
our asses kicked,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Bruh.
Just I'm gonna leave the room here and just beat someone across the street.
There you go.
Just find a black man and pretend he's Don, okay?
Hey, what else?
Well, I'm the only black guy here so far, but that's.
You forget me. I'm black.
Oh, Megan.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Who's black?
Wait. Me
Yeah,
and
the bottom line is
Black
like
power, man. Fight the power of black power.
I'm not prejudiced, bros.
at least we're not. At least we're not.
White, yellow. I don't give a shit what color you are.
WJ's black too. He's official. WJ's black too.
Black.
WJ
Yeah.
is black. WJ
Yeah.
lied to me all this time.
The Black Jesus.
You're a black.
Jesus was a fucking black man.
At least.
You were in the hangouts that I was mentioning earlier. I didn't get much info. I wanted to know what the fuck happened because I know Polston has this new fucking thing going on with the TNA revolution, which I think there is no fucking TNA revolution because it's gonna fucking die as of January 16, 2016. But
I joined that at the end of the hangout. What questions did you have for the Black Jesus?
It filtered into, as far as I know, it filtered into Leon's hangout where everybody was involved. Luke was there, King of the Mountain was there, you were there, Dark Horse was there. I heard there was some bullshit going on in there. What the fuck happened?
Luke Dog was accusing Dark Horse of insulting the kids of some girl.
What else is known?
Dark Horse was denying it, and it led to Luke Dog not showing any proof that it happened, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much the gist of the situation there.
Nobody talked with you. Nobody was.
Well, I asked Luke how come we didn't die on September 23rd, like he was saying. So I had a bit of fun with that, but they tried to give me crap a bit about WWE because they were praising TNA. I bashed WWE even more than they do, so it didn't really affect me. I didn't really bother with that much, but that's about it, I guess.
Any TNA fans out there? Just
You see, that's the thing. If I could retort on that, that's the thing I don't like. Like, I mean, if there's any TNA fans in here that are fans of it, I mean, I don't take offense to it, but with the psychotic, dying breed of psychotic TNA fans, I should say,
yeah.
you know, I mean, they want to give crap to us, bashing WWE by saying, "Oh, we don't. That's all we do." But at the same time, they do it at worst, you know. And they always mention the same two people, like John Cena. And with Postal Case, John Cena and Adam Rose and shit.
Oh
You know,
my
it's like,
Yeah.
let me
John
get
Cena
straight.
and Adam Rose and what now?
Omega. I'm a, God, I didn't even know how to approach this response. I'm a John Cena fan, but I've said it before. I like what he does outside the ring more than he does inside the ring. But I'm gonna contort on this and say, honestly, people that hate on John Cena, go for it. I have, I can't. It's the thing is, I can't really, it's the bottom line. I didn't mean to say that because Stone Cold said so, but the bottom line is, the guy is what he is. It's what the WWE made him, and we can hate him or like him for what he is, but
I am back.
Here's another line I'm gonna say. It is what it is.
I was told that I would get the ability to speak on this show.
Yes.
From Bringer of Rain.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Do not interrupt. Let him say his piece.
Okay.
Go ahead, John.
Gerard Ross Fennel, I am your ruler and maker. Will put you 6 feet deep will put you 6 feet in the grave deep, like Undertaker rat going around like a man.
They're right now.
Can't beat me. He fake like WWE can't pay rent in his pink ass room. Okay, I'm gonna clear this up. I'm gonna clear this up one time. And I'm about to send Bringer of Rain the check that I wrote. United States check. Simple as this. This man going straight to hell. He's a two-faced ass nigga. Every vid he does is an epic fail. His channel is failing. I'm gonna tell you this. He's lying now because he's so desperate. He sent me $2,000. Get the fuck out of here. He don't even know how to send anything to the United States. Second of all, he lives in his own parents' house. They just moved, and he doesn't even pay rent for where he stays. His disability check just got cut off. He's been making a lot of bad decisions in his life, but when he says to me that he goes in front of y'all and he says that he gave me $2,000, that is the most pathetic, desperate thing that I've ever heard come out of his mouth. He's talking about, I said sectarian shit, prove it. Never said that shit in my life. Third of all, I wrote all the shit. I had a video out about it already, but I'll make sure that I get it out tonight. Some people have seen the video. It was some technical difficulties. It's not on YouTube anymore, but I will be doing another video, and it's going to be better than the last one. And third of all, look. First of all, he's a hypocrite. He contradicts himself. He's sucking off everybody that he can. He will suck you off as much cum and seed that he can get out of your dick. He will, because he wants everyone to be on his side. Hey, look, if I was him, I probably would do the same thing, because he has no talent. He's zero. Wrote all his fucking shit.
Oh, can I come
now I was told, hey, Bring Her Rain. You I was going to get to speak with no cutoff. You said I get to speak with no cutoff. That's what you just said.
Jerry, you said you promised too, man.
And see, look, and I told you. See, the thing is, he don't want me to speak. If he cut me off again, I'm out of this bitch, because I already said with good. Shut your fucking mouth, bitch. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I wrote all the shit. I got the evidence to prove it. He can sit in his room because he don't have no disability money. He doesn't have anything to do with his life but sit in the fucking room. He doesn't have any friends. Simple as this. Your career is going down the drain. I don't care about you. I really fucking, I did things to you that you'll never get over. I am your God. That's why in your video, you quit off of YouTube and you say you're taking a long break. You changed the title to the video. You was looking up to me, God. Okay, you understand that. And look, go quit. You already quit on me. You ran, you snitched like a bitch, and you quit on your own fans. So you might see this. You say, I'm a man of my word. I quit. I'm gonna take a long break. I'll be back for Halloween. Yeah, come back as the Joker, because that's the only fucking character you probably can play, because you don't know shit about anything in life, bitch. And you go ahead and keep lying to people saying you wrote a check for me. You going straight to hell. You know it. One day you wake up. And one day, or you're going to be walking around or something, and you're going to get dizzy, you're going to fall, and you're going straight to hell. You're going into the grave. I don't care how you get put in there. So fuck you. Keep lying to people if you want. I'm going to send Bring Her Rain to check. Y'all could discuss that. I'm out of here.
All right.
Okay, so, first of all, Donnie, or should I call you Donald Davenport, because unlike yourself, I actually know your real name. First of all, you said that I sponge off the, basically get benefits. Well, first of all, I actually, half of my money that I make, it goes straight to my mother. I'm not one of these guys where I'll be sitting in the house and, you know, fucking not paying my parents or whatever it may be. I'm not one of them types of people. I've always paid my way. Also, what you don't understand, Dawn, is that I had a heart attack, and I was housebound for nearly 3 years. So, there goes that. What was the other shit? He said so much horse shit. It was unbelievable. What was the other stuff he said?
Writing shit for you?
Yeah, first of all, Dawn, 5 times Dawn got my address wrong. He didn't even write my check properly, never mind a script. So, you know, he sent, you know, he's supposed to be this big businessman. He tried to send this check 5 times and it fell through. Once again, Dawn can't even write a script. And he's just full of horse shit. What was the other shit he said? He said, oh, I've got a pink room. Well, guess what, Donnie? Unlike you, we all know that you have a black background. You know, it's completely shit because you're in a basement. You probably have a few ramp boys shackled up on the fucking walls with a gag mouth on you. Unlike you, I actually paint my room, and as you can see, no more General Barbie anymore. It's completely different now, Michael. It's completely different now. So, what was the other thing he said? Oh yeah, by the way, first of all, General Barbie.
Sorry to bar note. Bret Hart wore pink, so you know, real men wear pink. Just want to point that out there. That's all I want to say. That's important.
Bret Hart, greatest of all time. Just saying.
You said you didn't pay.
General Barbie has to be one of the worst disses I've ever seen Dawn do. General Barbie? Really? Really? General Barbie. What the fuck? I mean, this guy, what was it he said as well? I don't pay my way. Obviously, I do pay my way.
You look more like a Ken, by the way, just saying. That's up with you.
Unlike Dawn, I actually had proper jobs. I was in sales. I worked in the airport. I was the one that put passengers on planes, directing planes on the runway. So I have definitely way more responsibility than this man. This man cons people. He says to people, well, you know, you work for free, make videos for me, and I'll not give you shit. Don likes these smoking mirrors. They're all smoking mirrors. See this whole farce of a vice president and a fucking president and a... That's what it is. It's smoking mirrors. Now, once again, Don can't have the balls to go on this hangout and retort to anything because, let's face the facts, he's a pussy because he likes to run away. And Don, you can make whatever videos you want. You know, I've got all the... I mean, what I could do is I could go on my Facebook and say all the things that you said about Wrestling Jesus. I can post all the things that you've said to other fans. I've even got messages of the stuff that you said about Alan. So, Don, be very, very careful for what you do. Also, Don, a little bit of recommendation. This guy seems he has control. Don, you haven't changed your password on the ETA website, so, you know, in case you want me to go on there, you know, maybe make a few altercations there, I recommend you to change the password. That would be great, buddy, okay?
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, I mean...
Give the password to Will. Give it to Will. He'll go change.
Give me what? What are we talking about?
Go ahead, Jer.
But yeah, no. First of all, I mean, the man's a complete fucking moron. Like you know, this is a man that bullies 12-year-olds on a chat. You're bullying a 12-year-old. That's some fucking bullshit. And Terrence was there to see that shit.
I have proof for that shit too. I have proof for that shit. He basically, it was the day after when Jerry said he, you know, he quit and whatever, and all that shit. And a friend of mine, his name is Peter, shout out to him, wanted to, you know, he was asking what's going on and all that shit. He said, where's Jerry? And Don was making fun of him and all that shit. And then his brother was defending him and that shit. And then it was just crazy. He kicked them out, or they left or whatever. I said what I had to say. I said, what the hell's going on here anymore? And then all that shit happened. And I told him off. I didn't say anything. I just said, you know, I don't like where it's going, all that shit. And then he kicked me out of the group, and that's what happened. So I can easily back up on that. Because I also used to make videos for Don as well. So, yeah.
Don't mean to cut anyone off once again, but my phone is dying, so I might have to exit this chat, unfortunately.
Oh, damn it.
Well, it was good speaking to you anyway, Omega. It was good talking to you, mate.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
All y'all.
Nice meeting you.
Omega, you and I, man, we think a lot alike, bro. I like you.
Yeah, we're going to have some great times once I get back 110%.
Shit, man. You bring your 3 skull glasses up in this motherfucker, and we're gonna be good.
Okay.
What is that center one? Is that a bong or some shit?
I don't fucking know. I just like the picture.
Vodka. It's vodka, because I've seen it before. I've seen it in Tesco's. I don't know. Shadow Man, have you seen that in Tesco's before? I've seen it. It's like vodka in it.
Vodka?
Yeah.
Well, since I can't drink heavy, no, I wouldn't see that kind of vodka, so.
Matter of fact, I have one of those bottles. So, yeah, it is vodka. I can verify that. It is vodka, and it's damn good. It's good for bitches. That way.
I'm dying of a hangover myself here. I was in Oktoberfest, you know, the big German beer festival.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm so hungover right now, and then I have to listen to that guy that just came on fucking talking to that motherfucker. But, yeah, no, I was out in Oktoberfest, and it was so good. Like, you had these sexy German women fucking bringing their beer for you. I'm actually changing my profile picture to it. It's like, basically, I was going to get the picture with this girl, and my mate touched the wrong thing, and it didn't go off, so I had to call her back and get another picture. But, it was really, really good. Like, see, even if you drink one of them, you're completely drunk off your ass. Like, it's a full liter of beer, and the one I drank was 12% valid alcohol, a liter of it.
Wow.
It was fucking, oh my God, it was let's just say we'll be drinking for a long time after yesterday. It was a really good night out.
Oh yeah, Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Iceman, welcome back. I don't know why you left. Iceman, Jeffrey Rose. That guy with the page picture.
She turned heel, ladies and gentlemen.
Heel. Fuck. Smooth. You in heel mode, Jeff?
A page turn. Ha.
Turn
You
the
get
fuck
the joke.
Yeah.
Bum bum. Tsh.
WJ, you got anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to talk about, man?
Not really, no.
No, you just came in.
Let's all sing a song.
I'm just chilling out, getting high.
Let's sing a song. Mary
You're hepatitis free, man. So what was the issue with the whole liver thing?
I still don't know what it is. I took another blood test and I have to see next Friday. And if my stuff isn't back to normal, I'm gonna have to go see a specialist. But it's not AIDS or whatever the fuck, their hepatitis or anything like that. So
things are on the up and up, man. That's good.
That's good.
So I want to make a request, man. Get Dark Horse in here.
Oh God. Well.
No, if
I gotta try to upstage Jerry and fucking Don.
We can all sing a song, ladies and gentlemen. Very
No, Van Terrence, you will not sing songs here. Bold. Go to your basket. Go.
he's offline right now.
You're freak.
I sent him the link, but he's offline.
I gotcha.
So,
Two. Did he unfriend me, the cocksucker?
Probably think he did. I'm friends with him. That helps, but anyway.
I recommend anyone unfriend him at this point if he's gonna act the way he's acting. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Plus, you're his favorite fan. You are his top-notch guy. You've taken Polston's spot at this point in time. So, why can you get Dark Horse in here so he can finally confront me?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Buck.
What? I have no association with the guy.
Oh no, you're his favorite. He fucking loves you. You're
I know. I can see that much. I don't really care for the guy. I don't really talk to him on a regular basis. I don't have any feelings, good, bad, or indifferent for him. Just nothing. But
Does he know that? Have you revealed that? Because he might be heartbroken.
No, I as I stated, I never talk to the guy. I'm only in hangouts with him when other people are hosting the hangouts. I never do his hangouts. He never does anything associated with me. So,
all right.
I don't much care for the guy. I don't understand why he would praise me.
Oh, he loves you. He would rub your balls as you were pissing.
Oh my God. Although I do think the stuff that he stated about Bearstown was completely out of line. I did see that video where he did mention me, and he stated that I told Bearstown to off himself. I don't believe I ever told him that. But still, regardless, like I don't know, that was over the line. Anybody else see that video?
We did. I think we all saw that video.
Yeah.
What you're saying is you never. So he basically put words in your mouth.
I believe so. I mean, I could be proven wrong on that, and if I am, I'll completely be like, okay, I was wrong. But to my knowledge, to my remembrance, I've never stated Bearstown to off himself. I think
was it in a comment thread?
I don't know. If I am wrong, Bearstown, I apologize. Don't ever do that. And I do think Dark Horse making it as completely vile as he did. There was no joking there. There was no trolling there. It looked like he was 100% fucking kill yourself mode. Like he wanted him to do it, and that just sickened me. So, I don't know. If anybody else wants to state their opinion about that video, please do.
Yes, please do.
Well, I can't really have. Well, I can't have an opinion because I never got to watch the video, so I can't really say at the moment. So.
You referred to Bearstown as a racial slur. In fact, I believe it was a multitude of racial slurs, a wetback, and a Another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He called him a wetback, a retard, and
Yeah. All right. Well,
oh, let's be honest here. That's what he said. So there you go.
All right.
I mean, in the way that I'm not trying to make this about me, but it's just my reaction to that video upon seeing it was just one of pure disgust. I watched it. I watched it all the way through, and after seeing it, like I thought I knew this guy. Granted, I've never been on great terms with this guy. We've never really been eye to eye, not even once. But I thought I had an ounce of respect for him because he's always been able to confront me and others that he's had a problem with, at least in my eyes. And to see him do that just made me lose all respect for him, quite honestly. So, I mean, there's that. If anybody else wants to take that ball and run with it, feel free.
And he's here.
Granted, I've never been on.
Hey.
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 What's up?
You!
For Boxview, I wanted you to see this message so you could remember what you said.
As I stated, if I did send it, then I apologize.
So shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me about racist shit when you made a video about Don Banks using the N-word, 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 N-word.
I never said I stated that was still over the line. And that made me lose respect for you. If you lost respect for me for my projection of my thoughts that were not based off of factual thinking, that were based off of emotion, you were 100% looking into the camera saying, you know, with the most vile, distrust, disgusting type of noise that I've ever heard was you when you were making those thoughts, when you were projecting them in that video. It just disgusted me. So you can criticize me all you want, but how does that reflect your character?
I'm just saying, pal, you're in no position to judge, are you? Are you in a position to judge me? And by the way, fuck you, Jeff.
I am.
Fuck you too, Will.
I'm in a position to judge you. How does it feel to be on the other end of the stick, you cocksucker?
I don't know. Let's see what you got, because I know I still got a lot of shit on.
How can you defend How can you defend your actions? That video towards Bearstown says it all about you. That shows your character. That shows the type of person that you truly are.
And I'm proud of it.
You're proud of that, and you're proud of that.
I am.
So do you honestly, and this is an honest question, do you think by just being proud of something that makes you a good person, that it makes it an all right thing to do just because you're proud of it?
I don't give a fuck if I'm a good person or not.
That's
the honest
the most
truth.
ridiculous answer anyone could ever give.
Well, that's the most honest answer I can give you. I don't fucking care.
Why don't you care? You have a wife, right?
Yeah, I do.
You have a wife. Does she have the same mindset?
No, she doesn't.
Does she know what you say and do online?
Oh yeah, she does.
She does? She has no problem with it though.
She does, but I don't fucking care.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, okay. Bullshit.
So she must look at you and laugh.
No, she just looks at me and shakes her head, but I don't give a fuck.
Pathetic. WJ. Can you do it for me? I can't.
WJ, go ahead.
I'm actually shocked that you came in here since you've been running for me for like fucking, what, a month now?
Oh, yeah, but like I said, I'm saving the best for last. And
what are you going to do? What can you possibly do?
Maybe later on tonight, come to my channel or vice versa. Let Jeffrey Rose moderate, and we can go at it. But I'm not gonna.
If you can do it before 8 o'clock, because I got a busy schedule. I'm pretty popular right now. People love me. So if you could do it before 8 o'clock, I'll be there.
Okay.
Other than that, you gotta wait.
We'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, man. I mean, what could you possibly? What are you gonna do? Reveal my personal information? Are you gonna show footage of my fight that's been done 15 times? What are you gonna do? You got nothing, dude.
You'll see.
You got nothing. What are you gonna do?
You'll see.
I don't need to see because I know you got nothing. Why can't you admit defeat? Why can't you admit that you're wrong? Why can't you admit that everything that you've been doing for the past 3 to 4 weeks is fucked up? Like, legit. I know you feel bad about it, man. This is the best fucking therapy that you could have. So now is the best time because you have everybody that's been watching the shit that you've been pulling. And just say, you know what, man? I'm fucking sorry. Yeah, that's right. You're welcome.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next week when we get to see this shit again. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm kidding.
Alright, bye, Terrence. I'll have a good day.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I just want to see you like, no!
Good God damn it!
Yeah.
What happened to that big tough guy all of a sudden?
I could have sworn Bearstown was just here just now.
Yeah, he was here.
Oh.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that he left too, because he's gonna get the business from me as well.
Bears?
Oh yeah, Bears is gonna get it.
Is Bears trust you in any way?
So
You don't cut a promo. You don't cut a fucking 10-minute promo on me, bashing me without a response. I don't care who you are.
So clearly a lot happened when I was away.
Yeah, pretty much, Jerry.
Because I was wondering what the hell was going on there. I was like, what the hell?
Well, what happened was what's been happening every time me and Dark Horse are in the same room. I pretty much destroy him and he leaves. Meow. Meow.
Brown chicken.
So, Shadow Man, how have you been doing? It's been forever since I've talked to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Buck. Doing fine.
He's never upset.
That's true. I was just, wondering if he had any thoughts on this matter, as he's rarely outspoken.
I really don't care. I'm just, if Dark Horse wants to do this crazy stuff, let him do it. There's no point, because this is what he wants. I'm not giving him the time of day, not giving him my energy, my air, to give him what he wants. So,
yeah. WJ, I needed to ask you something. What did you think of the British Prime Minister? Basically, apparently the news is he fucked a dead pig in his college days. Did you hear? Bring her in. I don't know if any of you's heard of that. It was some crazy.
Yeah, you told me.
This
I
is
have.
for me.
Sounds pretty crazy, I guess. Yeah, perverted or whatever.
Did he came? Did he came inside?
He probably did. Kermit the Frog's not happy, but yeah, I seen that news. Apparently, it was an initiation, and it was like them posh clubs. They're all weird and shit. But yeah, apparently he banged a dead pig, and he's now the leader of the country. So it would be, but I just wanted to say what people's thoughts were on it because it was pretty big.
The man was probably doing an initiation for a fraternity or some next shit in college. You gotta F a pig before you join in the club, and now he's the prime minister. That is some weird shit, man. Just hope he didn't actually give birth to the pig too.
Wolf pig hybrids.
Pig man or man pig.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, if that was true, I have seen the headlines, obviously over here. But that is disturbing. If that was true, that is just, oh god. Yeah, I can't believe he's prime minister of that country. I really can't believe it. The same guy who wanted to build a Margaret Thatcher Memorial Museum. What an idiot.
I know nothing about his politics, or does he have any good policies or perspectives on different social issues that you've seen? I know nothing about the guy.
Mr. Buck, he's with the Tory party, and the Tories are a bunch of conservative wankers. and they could care less about their country. And plus, their views are mad. Like, one of their views is that marriage is the ideal. That's one of them.
Like marriage is like the summit of a relationship, or are you? What do you mean marriage is the ideal?
Well, that they should, keep to the traditions of marriage.
Okay, all right.
If they're getting any allegations about, homosexuality or anything like that.
Were they? Wasn't it? Cameron was the one that legalized it, though, wasn't it? Which is kind of weird. Like, cause I was like, oh, like who'd have ever thought that gay marriage would be allowed when he? Cause but like I said, I think they're only doing it really for votes. So it's like they'll do. Like, I think most of the gay community voted Cameron in, especially in England, because of that. I think it's everyone knows my view on it. Like, I just think homosexuals are dead on to me. Like, they're all, but these people like beating them up and stuff like that.
I mean, that's how politics is. It's a preference game. It's whatever if you can appeal to a demographic or a people, no matter how small those people are, you'll always pick those people. Like, you want to get the biggest audience you can to reelect you or reelect those that you feel should be in place. And if you can appeal to a large number of people, such as the gay community, then they'll do it. It doesn't matter about their personal views. They just want to make money, and they just want to be reelected and get all those other little, they don't really reflect their decisions off their personal views. They reflect them off the vote or the dollar.
That's true. That's true. But for those who didn't notice, Dark Horse popped in real quick, flipped us all off, and then left again. And he was in his car. So Omega will like that. He was in his car. He is, part of the Car Wars movement. And, yeah, you can go fuck yourself, pal. Because the fact of the matter is simply this: you will not confront me. And when you do confront me, you have nothing to back up your claim, so you bounce like a bitch. Motherfucker. Yeah. I know my Ebonics quite well, motherfucker.
You know your what very well?
Motherfucking bitch.
You know your what very well?
I'm gonna make you a hoe. My Ebonics, man. Ebonics.
Really?
Yeah, you know what Ebonics are?
Really, nigga?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Nah, bro.
Y'all ain't body.
Burp. Hey, man. What you doing, man?
I'm about that Skrilla.
What you doing?
I'm about that Skrilla.
Getting the fun stuff, eh?
Get that fake weed, man. You're gonna smoke it up, man.
Weed, that's it. You stay away from that voodoo child.
That cracker making my bitch, homie. Let me tell you what, man. Straight up and down, left and right, motherfucker. I'm gonna make his I'm gonna break. Fuck it. You better sit his $5 ass down before I make some change.
Oh well. I was doing a live podcast yesterday, Will. I wanted you on. It was not the same without you.
Which podcast was that?
I did a live one yesterday. Jesse was on it.
What was the title? What was it about?
Oh, it was actually very good. I knew you would want to talk about it. Today's generation being too soft and too politically correct.
Oh, fucking hell, is that right?
Yeah, and I saw you weren't online. I was like, oh no.
Nah, I was doing my woman.
Okay.
This, Bruh. But no, you're right. That is the truth, though. This, especially in the United States, people are too sensitive. People are too, man. You can't say anything anymore without offending someone.
No.
Really, no matter what the word is, you cannot say anything. You could say, what's it? Well, all right. If you say, let's say you pronounce, caramel. If I say caramel, we'll get into a fight.
So
I completely agree.
You want to see do you want to see the epitomization of modern America? Go on Tumblr. And I don't know. Go on fucking Tumblr. Read their shit.
If you want to listen to the podcast, Will, you can go ahead and listen to it and some pretty good points were brought up. I'm sure you would have said a few.
Link
Definitely.
it in the group chat and send it to me on Facebook. I'll check it out.
So Will Dark Horse wanted me to tell you that he's starting his hangout or what?
He's starting his hangout.
Yeah.
He's trying to compete with me.
I don't know if he wants to argue with you or what. There.
Do you want me to leave my own show to join his show?
I don't know.
What is he, out of his fucking mind or what?
That was the message that he told me to tell you. So
He wants me.
maybe to listen to what he's gonna say about you or something.
How about this? How about we do it like when WWE buried Nitro, like I'm burying him? He could air his show on mine. Wouldn't that be a great idea?
Or
He can air his show on mine.
maybe keep an eye out for his show and listen to what he replies to you, what he says about you.
I want him to reply to me on my show. I've joined his shows. I know what happens when I join his shows.
Does anyone want a tour of the new room I painted?
Yeah, sure.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a door.
Well, Jerry, I said I could care less. It'll make a difference. Don't think so.
Oh, yeah, and then I got new carpet. You can see
nice.
that. Got new carpet, so no more pink background.
Jerry, I just saw your drawers there. They almost look like the ones I used to have.
Oh yeah, these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Horse said it's supposed to be one-on-one or something.
One-on-one on his channel.
I don't know.
So
something
that he
like
could get
that.
30,000 views from me being there again? No, it's my turn to get 30,000 views. We're talking business here. We're business.
Meow 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 meow.
Shadow Man wants the business too, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You want to be made famous?
Famous in what?
Cashing in that money.
You want to be made famous?
I want to be famous just by being myself. And that's where you can get through in life. Being yourself.
Now you know where that is from. You remember the movie Young Guns?
Yeah.
Billy the Kid. I'll make you famous.
Bro.
Emilio Estevez, the bastard son of the Charlie Sheen family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's actually a very underrated actor, I think. He's actually.
I agree.
It's like in the movies he's been in, he's been fantastic.
Mighty Ducks.
Yep. Man, brother. Yeah, and The Breakfast Club is in that.
Oh yeah, Breakfast Club, man. I love that movie.
Yep. The only cereal that wasn't present in that film was Lucky Charms, which was unfortunate. They had Tony the Tiger, they may have had Snack, Crackle and Pop, and possibly Cocoa Monkey, but they did not have the Lucky Charms in it. Damn it!
What about Toucan Sam? Friggin' Fruit Loops guy.
Oh yeah, they did have the Fruit Loops guy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
WJ left.
Oh,
WJ's still here.
Oh, alright. Oh shit, I thought he left.
I'm gone. I'm never coming back. God damn it.
I'm gonna go out and get me some hepatitis C. I mean, I'm sorry, high C.
So Double J, are you okay? Because I heard about the health problems. Like, are you okay, man?
I think. I don't know. It's nothing serious, apparently, so you just have to check what's going on with my liver, but it's not hepatitis, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, see them hospitals. I absolutely hate hospitals. Like, oh man, I can't stand them.
I can't stand hospitals either. I remember 5 years ago, I got epilepsy for the first time. I was in a hospital for about a week, almost.
You ever notice when you go into them hospitals, you end up more sick when you come out because of there's so much disease in it.
Yeah, when I came out, I actually got the vomiting bug.
Yeah, it's same thing happened to me. 'Cause, I got sick as well. Like, it was when I was a kid or something, and it was only like I think it was something small. But I went into it and it was just vomiting and vomiting, and eventually my mom was just like, "Fuck this bullshit! You're getting out of here. This is ridiculous." So, and then I went out to the hospital. But WJ, you in Canada, you used to have the same thing we have, free healthcare or something.
Yeah, free healthcare here, yeah.
What's it like down there? Is it good or?
Well, I can't really compare it to anything else, but to me it's good if you don't have to pay, I guess.
Yeah.
Where in Canada are you from, though? Like
Ontario.
Which city? Toronto?
Close enough to Toronto, yeah.
Alright, so you're basically the same place as I am. We're Canadians, damn it. We're from Toronto, not from Winnipeg.
Did any of you see the South Park episode with the Canadians? The last one is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I gotta go here.
Okay.
Will, thank you for letting me be a part of the show.
You're fucking leaving my show? Are you kidding me? No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Well, since he said in a rude way, I now have to make a video about you, and we're gonna start drama and shit.
Oh god.
I'm gonna bash you, and then you're gonna bash me, and then I get buried, and then I've never become the same as again. I'm just kidding, man. Anyways, thank you for letting me be a part of it, and see you guys soon.
Alright,
Yeah.
thanks.
Oh, WJ, I wanted to ask you that hangout with ITRS, man. You broke their hearts. They were fucking legitimately sad.
Oh yeah, pretty bad, yeah.
Do you feel bad? Do you
Well, not really, no.
like what was the purpose behind that? Was that like to teach them a lesson or something? And
Well, I think the guy pretty much ruined the second drunk hangout that we did there.
I can't disagree.
You're talking about that Josh guy, correct? The Sean's View Entertainment guy?
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
his real name is Matt, though, I guess.
Oh, Matt, yeah.
I muted him like 5 times.
When Darren was trying to play guitar, the guy was like freaking out because he wanted the attention so bad, you know. He kept screaming my name and, what's going on here, Wrestling Jesus? It's like, shut the fuck up, let the guy play a song for 2 minutes, you know.
What did you say on that hangout? I haven't had the pleasure of seeing it yet.
Well, what happened was they wanted, like after that hangout I did, I just told myself I do not want this motherfucker on my hangouts anymore, you know. I think I said something to Will about that. And but I was supposed to do a hangout with him on his channel and I didn't want to do it, you know. So instead of doing the hangout, I convinced them to go live with Bearstown. I said, let Bearstown do like an intro for me for a few minutes and then I'll join, but then I didn't join. And they had Bearstown on there pretending to be me for 20 minutes. And
So basically it was the shits, and
we just pretty much trolled them, I guess. but they were pretty pissed off and sad, and it was funny to hear Bearstown talking like me for 20 minutes there. Then Dark Horse went in and insulted them, hurt their feelings. I went in, I said, until next time, peace, and gave them the finger and left. And then they were raging there.
Like cussing you out and shit?
Well, a little, but it's the face, you know, you can see heavy breathing and big anger on his face there, but...
I mean, I didn't mind the guy, but when he started getting a few in him and Sean, fucking everybody was saying Sean's coming in, so then he was fucking trying to get the floor constantly, that got really annoying really quickly.
I let it go for the first show, you know, I was drunk, I figure I'll just let people talk or whatever. But by the second show, I was like, who the fuck is this emo nerd, boring fuck that's trying too hard, who's ruining my fucking show, you know? And, fuck, the guy was insane, so desperate for the attention, you know?
It's true. I mean, I even stated it, not that hangout, but the hangout before. I'm thinking there, the first drunk hangout, I'm like, dude, you talk a lot.
Like I was being polite, you know, I was being polite, so I should have fucking shut him up there, but I was being nice, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But by the second show, the dude was just making me sick to my stomach, for fuck's sakes, you know?
I mean, when the guy's not drunk and fangirling, he's alright, but after he fucking, you know, when he gets somebody who has over 1,000 subs on it, he'll fucking basically blow him for fucking 20 minutes, so that's when he gets intolerable, and that's pretty much what he was doing the whole time for WJ, Sean's View, and that's fucking constantly. So yeah, I'm not the guy's biggest fan, but it was just it ruined the show, quite honestly.
It was impossible to get through the wrestling talk. Like I try to get everybody to give their opinion, but let's say Will would talk, Matt would interrupt, Shadow Man talks, Matt interrupts, then he tries to change the fucking topic when I'm trying to talk about the matches. Dude was fucking crazy. It was impossible to fucking talk about the wrestling card, you know?
Yeah, I seen it live because I was on Facebook and I checked out what was happening. I mean, I like Matt. I get along with him. But like I was like taken back by like there was like, you know, what happened and stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, what's going on? But you know, it is what it is, you know. But I mean, I get along with Mitch and Matt. But
you saw the episode, Jerry, when I didn't show up.
Yeah, I watched it live because I was watching old episodes of Doctor Who, and then like I just seen the announcement that you were gonna be on it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna check it out, and then I checked it out, and first time was talking like you for 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, what the hell's going on here? And then fucking Dark Horse just like was shouting, and well, he came in twice. I think he came in as somebody else, and then he came in as as himself, and then was just saying this is payback, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know that there was actually beef there. So and then I just think till next time, peace, and then you were away. So I was like, oh fuck, and then they deleted the video. But yeah, I watched the whole thing live, and I was just like, holy shit.
You saw how Matt looked like he was gonna cry almost. His face, the facial expressions was gold.
They were pretty angry.
First he looked like this, okay. Then when I said peace, he went like this. Dude was fucking raging hard, but.
He was heartbroken.
Oh, yeah.
Dark Horse is making a video now.
I got the link from somebody.
Liam said that Darkos wants you to show up.
He wants me to finally Of course, it's on his show.
Yeah.
Go figure. He won't come on he'll come on my show. You know something? Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm putting my drink down. Fuck that guy. I'm going over there. I'm gonna fucking kill him on his own show again. So, that being said, if any of you guys got anything else you want to get off your chest?
No, that's it.
That'll be the last time I talk about Dawn. You know what I mean? That's the very last time I talk about him. It's the last time I talk to him. And, you know, I'm not good because it's just boring now. It's been going on for a month, you know. But, yeah, I'm moving on. So, Dawn, if he wants to move on, he can. He's probably obviously going to still make videos about me. But, you know, Dawn, you're going to get me more popular if you keep talking about me. I'm just saying. If you keep mentioning my name. But, yeah, no, I had to go on this hangout and put him in his place because, you know, it's just the way it is, you know. But, yeah, as of today, no more calling him out. No more of that shit because it's just boring. So
I want to thank you for basically pretty much coming out of retirement for one day and coming on here and addressing that stuff. You didn't have to do that. Thank you.
No problem, man. Thank you. And make sure to take that time to subscribe to Bringer of Rain and subscribe to everyone here: Wrestling Jesus, Shadow Man, Scott, Jeffrey Rose, and Buck Shoes as well. So make sure to subscribe to these guys because, you know, I will say this, I won't be doing wrestling anymore, which might be a bit of a shock to people if I am going to come back. But yeah, I'm planning on maybe dressing up as a Joker. I'm dressing up as a Joker for Halloween. So if all of you guys want to get a costume, we're going to have a drink. We're going to have a good time or whatever, so we might do something on Halloween if people are interested in doing it. But yeah, but I won't be doing wrestling anymore because I just can't watch WWE or TNA. I just can't watch both of them. It's just garbage now. I just can't watch it.
Anybody else?
Well, I'd like to say, Shadow Man, I'm done with the drama between me and you. Sick of all the drama you keep causing, so I'm just gonna stop it there.
Well, I'd like to thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure. You know, you're the always outspoken Bringer of Rain 13. As General Jerry said, subscribe to him. You know, it's always good being on your show, and if you want to have me back, that'd be great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Is Iceman still here?
His picture's showing, but he ain't saying much. I think he's mad at me.
I'll give my shout out to you guys and shout out to the World by Nation Machine Shooters, and I love doing this. Shout out to BB717. You can touch me. No. Yeah, okay, I understand. And watch out for my impression video on the WWE Network. I'm gonna do Cody Wayne impression.
That's exactly what he sounds like. For those who don't know who he's talking about.
He talks like this.
Cody Brainerd.
Yeah.
I'm the champ, and you can't beat me. No.
No.
What he sounds like. Shadow Man, do your fucking thing. Have you ever heard me? Have you had an ear infection and you can't hear? Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Well, good evening, everyone. I am the Shadow Man, the voice you hear, but with a shadowless face, and it was great to be a part of the Bringer of Rain 13's hangout, as always. It's always a pleasure to be here. And are you a first-time listener? Is this your first time listening to me? Well, if it is, make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, the Shadow Man Facebook page, or you can follow me on Twitter at RealShadow21.
It is the Shadow Man. Yes, indeed. Yep.
Jeff.
Yes, I've been here.
Fucking live.
No, I've been here.
So.
What's up? What's up?
The end of the show, man. Plug your channel.
I'm not gonna plug my channel. I just want to say that General Jerry, yeah, I've watched him for a good long time. Well, it's like 2 months, because I didn't know that he existed. I love watching him. And of course, I'm gonna go down the line. Yeah, Bringer of Reign 13. Watch it, love it, be a part of it. Buck's View. There we go. Again, my boy Buck. Scott, of course, as everybody else knows, I'm always really a supportive person of him. Shadow Man, I talked to him last night. It was fun. And WJ, alrighty, boys, we are back with another hangout with the Iceman. I love the WJ. I don't, guess what? It is what it is. And if you don't want to agree with me, then so be it. But I've watched WJs for 6-7 years, man. I'm just part of it. I can't get away from it. So anyway, with all that being said, Will, love your hangouts, and I always say that. So with all that being said, good night.
All right, man. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody for coming by. WJ, you already plugged your stuff, man?
On YouTube.com/WrestlingJesusTV14.
Yeah!
Subscribe to Buck's Critique Commentaries for the most consistent, opinionated, and dedicated wrestling news, rumors, and opinions.
All right, man. I am the Bringer of Rain, and I am ending this show. You know where to find me because you're already here. Now it's time to kill someone. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for coming.
No problem.